With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The streams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shoot feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored. Just how much TSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. Snorting, burping, leaning, ban it matters not if battery fun is child can't see it powers making feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a bike, pretending they're from bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday the 23rd of January 2024. Do hope you're all doing very well indeed and hope you're enjoying your days so far, whether it's just beginning or it's already gone and you're into Wednesday already because you're never side of the fucking planet. Regardless of all that, I do hope you're all having a good time, and if not, hopefully the bingo can help make your day a wee bit brighter if you need a little bit of a distraction or something. So yeah, I am King Jad, of course, I am here, and yeah, as usual, Phil's stream and his screen looks kind of bare without the membership message at the bottom. It's just super chat, who knows, tip, who knows, tips, 0. Basically there's no information of value whatsoever. Phil might as well hide that fucking bar until it's time for him to do shoutouts. There's no point of it being on screen. Like, when you think about it logically, there is no point in Phil showing that information on screen when he leaves it until near the end of the podcast to update and go through his contributions. Why is it on screen for most of the podcast when there's nothing to show apart from question marks and no tips? Well then again, I guess that's to try and encourage people that are not very aware that Phil has got 0 tips and he wants your fucking money, so who knows. But as you can see, Phil's in his chat and he's talking away and usual fucking gibberish and bullshit. Oh, look at this shit. So what's happening here? So Kagome is saying, hey DSP Gaming, hey, keep watching DSP Reacts when my membership goes away, and I can wait for a gift and membership, and I'm sorry what's happened too. That's me reading Kagome's words, word for word. DSP responds, yeah, it's BS what's happening, but it can't be helped because YouTube lags so far behind everything. It would be great if I could talk to them and have them fix this issue, but there's nobody who listens, so instead we have to work out these half-assed solutions. Phil wants a direct line with YouTube on how to fucking fix their website because Phil thinks it's broken. Like, he wants to like talk directly to the fucking programmers and coders of YouTube. Like, he doesn't want to talk to some, you know, bot online. He doesn't want to talk to some person, you know, in India in a call centre or none. He wants to talk directly to the fucking people that call the shots and make the big fucking decisions for YouTube. He is desperate to try and fucking talk to somebody and get them to bow to his whim. Oh my god, it's the fucking delusions of grandeur. Jesus Christ. So yeah guys, I hope you're all doing well. As you can see, Phil's a bit pissed off still that he has to have some sort of strange backup plan for the memberships. Actually, let's watch a video. Let's watch Phil in a special, extremely important update video. Memberships to be reset soon to save the channel, here's why. Let's watch it, it's a 10-minute video. Let's watch it at 1.5 speed and see Phil's explanation. So this should be fucking good.
Hello everyone here on DSP Reacts. I'm Darkside Phil, of course, I'm the owner and operator of this channel. I want to say thank you all for almost a year of operation. If you're not aware, it was back in February of 2023 that I launched DSP Reacts as a rebranding of my old defunct vlogging channel. And it's gone really well, although this channel definitely has its ups and downs and different things. But the one staple of this channel that has persisted over the year that you guys absolutely love and support is the weekly clip show, DSP versus the Internet. The reason that I'm making this video is because it's a very important video. Please spread the word about it to everyone who likes this channel. We have to change the way the show works, because we're being forced to change the way the memberships work on DSP Reacts. Right now, the way it works is if you become a standard channel member on this channel, you get to submit clips into a randomized playlist, which we watch every week, and some people get their clips watched and some don't. It's completely random. That way it's fair. And then we have a super supporter level that's in the middle, and that super supporter level means not only do you get to submit clips, but you also get to ask me questions in a Q&A fashion that I answer on the show. If you're an ultra supporter, you're guaranteed to have your clips watched on that show every week. I like having it like that. The formula has worked for the year. We messed around with it a little bit. We got it working perfect. It's like a well-oiled machine now. Every week we do the show and everyone has a good time. But now we have to change it because of trolling and YouTube loopholes that have been found by malicious parties. What I mean by that, if you haven't been around recently to realize what's going on, someone found a way to use a VPN, which is a virtual private network, to act like they're living somewhere else outside of where they really live. And they found that there are certain countries that if you pretend you live in, you can buy things on YouTube for incredibly cheap. For example, as you know, the standard membership on this channel is $3.99 USD. I don't know what it is in pounds. I think it's a little bit more, perhaps, because of the conversion rate. But they found a way to buy memberships for less than a penny. Dozens of memberships for less than a penny. So this person has maliciously been going around all of my channels, gifting 50 member bombs, 20 member bombs, basically blowing the channels up with memberships, for which I'm going to make maybe a quarter across all the channels. Okay? Now, on my other channels, it doesn't really matter. Who cares if on DSP Gaming or my new throwback channel, DSP Throwback, if that happens, not a big deal. But on this channel, this now essentially changes the way that the DSP versus the internet show would work. Because right now, just so you guys know, we have around 100 consistent members on this channel who are full paying members. But now all of a sudden, we have 300 new gifted ones. So now instead of 100 people competing, we have 400. How is it fair to you, the legit member who paid for your membership on this channel for the right amount of money, that you have to compete with another 300 people out there who did not pay and no money was basically made on those memberships because of a troll, right?
So it's funny you say that because I was scouring Twitter, X earlier on, and I think it was Hate Army. I think it may have been Hate Army that found this out. Let me go to his profile. I think it was Hate Army that found out. Yeah, it was. So Hate Army said in a wee tweet here, doing a little research on the Argentina situation. Turns out the Singaporean Slayer has been shorting DSP $1.50 every month all along. The $19.99 Ultra membership he uses to force DSP to watch K-pop is worth the Singaporean equivalent of $18.63. So, Phil, are they exploiting the system? Are they exploiting where they're from? Is that a crime? Where's the limit, Phil? If you're not getting the full amount you wanted from your fans, are they also, bannable? Are they also to be punished? Where's the line, Phil? Where do you draw that line? I don't know. Fuck knows. Also, it seems like some people like my picture. I made a picture. Like I say, I made a wee random picture and I put it in a thumbnail. Cash only, the Argentinian flag with a big band symbol. Contributions are mandatory. Tipping preferable. Okay. 6 days a week, morning stream, night stream, not Thursday's day off. If you're from Argentina, get fucked. So there we go. I got randomly creative, what can I say? It's very rare for me if I can show any creativity, but it is what it is. There we fucking go. Phil's still not live yet properly. He started a bit later than usual, so yeah. What's he saying now? So no, I don't think you can get a gifted membership when the stream isn't live, but you can join and upgrade at any time. I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not, because Phil's... No, that's not true. The stream... I think the stream has to be set up, but it doesn't need to be live. Because Phil got a bunch of memberships on that React channel while he was doing the podcast on DSP Gaming. DSP Reacts had his stream set up and ready to go, but it wasn't live yet. And somebody came in and whaled a bunch of, I think that fake Jinx gifted him like 250 or whatever, random member bombs altogether. But yeah, some people got memberships without that stream being live. So I think it has to be set up but not live for gifted memberships to still be operational, I guess. Yeah, so it's not necessary for it to be live, but as long as the stream's set up, you will have a chance of getting gifted members.
It would destroy the show. There's no way I could go through hundreds of submitted clips and make a playlist. It's not fair to those who actually are paying. It's just not fair all around. It's really unfair. And so because of that, we have to change the nature of the show, all right? But sadly, I have to do it in a very weird and difficult way, and it's not the way I want to do it. I have to do it in order to prevent that when I change these membership levels around and make new ones, that basically these trolls cannot keep gifting memberships and ruin the channel again. So the only way to do that, all right, is to make it so that the tier of membership where you can submit clips for DSP versus the internet is high enough above the standard member level that it cannot be gifted. Just so you know, I know this is sounding very technical, on YouTube will gift a membership all the way up to $5 in value. At $5, it stops. So the only way you can get a gifted membership on YouTube is if you have a membership level that's below $5. So you might say, well, that's a no-brainer then. Make a membership level that's just above $5. Well, I'd love to do that, but you can't. On YouTube, you can only do it by 99-cent increments. So the only way I can prevent someone from spamming these fake illegitimate memberships and affecting the show is to have a member level that's $5.99 USD in order to submit clips for the show, okay? But there's a problem with that. You guys right now are only paying $3.99 USD. I'm not just going to do a $2 price increase. That wouldn't be fair, okay? I'm not going to charge you $2 more for the same exact thing you have because some troll wants to mess with us. You know, you didn't do anything wrong. Why would you have to pay more for the same? I'm not Netflix. I'm not Disney Plus. I'm not going to start raising prices and charging more for the same content, all right? So here's the solution, but this creates another challenge, okay? The solution is, here's what I'm going to do. This week, probably within 1 to 2 days of me uploading this video, I'm going to cancel the standard and super level memberships of this channel. That is the vast majority of you. I think there's 2 super members, but there's like 90 something standard members. I'm going to cancel them all, all right? When that happens, none of you will be members anymore, all right? What I'm going to do is create new categories. The first category will just be cheap. It'll be whatever the cheapest is that you can make a standard category. Whether that's $1, $2, I don't know. I have to figure that out. But that's just going to be, if you do subscribe to that category, it's going to be entry member. That's what I'm going to call it. It's basically just going to be emotes and a chat crown badge. That's all you get for entry member.
Well, what a pish. Is he not live yet? How is he not? He's risking being late, the cheeky bastard. He's risking being late. So yeah, let's just keep him like cooking from last night. But yeah, he doesn't want to rip off his fans, but he's going to try and make it worthwhile by charging them more to submit React stuff.
You become the submissions level member. That's going to be the middle level member, and that's going to be $5.99. You now will get 2 different kinds of submissions a week. Number 1, you'll be able to submit 2 clips to this thread, just like you always did for the $3.99 membership, and you'll be in that randomized playlist just like it used to be. But in order to give you added value, now what I'm going to do is make the questions also the same exact submission method. So I will have a thread. You guys will post up Q&A questions in that thread, 1 each. I'll let you post up 1 question each, so that way we don't get flooded. And then I'm going to have a randomized selection method where every...
What, Phil, do you honestly think this is going to fucking work for you? You rely on gifted membership so goddamn badly. You are going to have so many fucking less submissions than usual because your gifted members are not allowed anymore to fucking submit their goddamn videos. This is going to backfire on you. Hell, I'm down to 55 members, and I'll still have more members than DSP Reacts. That's how bad this is going to get for Phil. He relies so much on gifted memberships, and now it's coming back to haunt him. Now he's going to fucking nuke them from being a thing, from being a factor on the React content. Who's going to be left to fucking submit videos? Slayer?
Week, probably when we start part 5 of the show, for about 20 minutes, I'm just going to pick maybe 4 to 5 random questions out of that list and answer them live on the show. So you're getting added value. You have a chance to have your clip watched, and now you also have a chance to get your question answered on the show. If you are a super member, you're essentially getting exactly what you used to get, but now it's cheaper. If you were a standard member, yeah, this new submissions tier of member is going to be $2 more than what you used to pay USD. And there's nothing I can do about that. This is the only way to prevent an inflood of fake, illegitimate memberships, and that would now make it impossible for people's clips to get watched. It would be such a small chance. It's not fair, okay? So I have to do this. And I'm sorry, I don't want to do it. My hand is being forced. And here's the other factor that's really important. This channel, the vast majority of income that it makes for me is memberships. I don't get much or any ad revenue on the videos on this channel because when we do this show, DSP versus the internet, those clips get claimed almost every single time. There's always content from someone else that I get a third-party claim, can't monetize it anymore. So really, the only thing making this channel viable to operate is the member fee that you guys pay. That's the income I get. So if all these people now, I lose these memberships, and if you guys don't rejoin, this channel is going to end up being more work than any kind of income, and I'm not going to be able to keep doing it. And I don't want that to happen. I want to keep doing DSP versus the internet. I want to keep doing tier makers. I want to do food vlogging like I've been doing. Like, my wife makes food, or we order food for, feasting with Phil. I like doing the reviews. I did a bunch of reviews for Halloween and a bunch for Christmas, and I want to do seasonal reviews. Hell, Fallout's coming out later this year, and I want to review that TV show. So I want this channel to exist, but I can't keep operating it on no income. So I need your buy-in here, all right? What I'd like to do, I'm posting this video up right now so you're all aware of what's going on. Please, let me know, respond, and let me know, would you get the new membership tier? You're going to lose whatever membership you had because it's not going to exist anymore. Would you get the $5.99 membership tier? Or, on the flip side of that, maybe you like the channel so much you would get the ultra member tier. That's not changing. Anyone here who's an ultra member, it's exactly the same. That's never going to change. So that you don't have to worry about. But it really is the fact that I have like 90 plus standard members that are going to be lost, and I need you all to convert over to this new submissions member tier in order to be troll free. All right? I hope most of you will make the shift. I know when change comes, a lot of people are resistant to it, and a lot of people don't want to do it. This is not a change I want, nor a change that I wish I could avoid it. It's the only way to keep the channel running. And what we're gonna have to do is, once this change happens, see if it's viable. And if it doesn't work, if a bunch of people don't come over, then I don't know what's gonna happen to this channel. And again, I don't want.
He is threatening to wage quit an entire fucking channel. Just let that sink in. He is threatening to wage quit this entire DSP Reacts channel. A year long, and it's on the brink of a wage quit.
Want this channel to be defunct because of the actions of a bunch of malicious people, all right? So please consider it, all right? Think about it. $2 more a month, you get more for it, all right? So I'm gonna look for your feedback, probably talk about this more on the podcast for the next day, and likely later this week, probably on Wednesday, Thursday-ish, I'm probably gonna do this change. I need to give you guys time to submit the clips for Sunday's show. So I need to do that change, right away. So thank you for listening. Thank you for understanding. Please give me your feedback, and hopefully we can have this resolved within a day or two, and we can get back to normal around here on DSP Reacts, okay? Thank you all for listening and understanding. I'll see you soon.
Oh, shut up, you fucking dork. Let's see. Let's see if he's implemented a change yet. Let's click on join and see what kind of perks there are. Hello. Shut up, Phil. He has done it. I think. Wait, has he? No, he's not done it yet. Standard member's still there at $3.99. And well, maybe he has done it though. I don't know. Because there's nothing in these perks here that tell people to get a submit a video. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure if he's done it yet. I know it's hard to tell. I don't think he's done it yet. I don't know if he's done it yet. It's hard to tell. But yeah, fuck off. it's done. Why is he's still not live yet properly? He's in the chat blethering away. Somebody called who fucking so here. So JDZ Nifle says, "Do you have yours turned off? I keep mine off and wish Twitch had a similar feature. Turn what off? Oh, Phil's going live. So what was it saying? DSP Gaming. Okay, so what were they talking about here? Oh yeah, I was the whole thing. So hold up, 2 seconds. So that's Phil talking about getting memberships. You don't think you can get them live or whatever. Just have to use a join button or a direct link. Okay, that's what he said there. Thank you very much to Ira for a super chat, who says you have better chances of getting a return from a scratcher or a slot machine than you do from a DSP membership of him watching your clips. Same cost. Pretty much, yeah, and you probably got better. I mean, you may as well just fucking go to a slot machine or something, because you might get something back compared to DSP, where all you're gonna get back is barely any reaction from him watching your shite, you know? Him being jealous of the person you're watching. Oh, here's a video of a very popular content creator, and Phil's like, oh, they've earned millions from this video, look at the views, and look how successful they are. I'm better than them, I'm funny. It's just Phil being toxically jealous towards people who are fucking more successful than him. Or if the video is fucking not his kind of entertainment, you'll be like, yeah, fuck this, I'm not. You know, I don't get it, this is terrible, I don't want to see this again. That's the kind of fucking react content Phil fucking thrives on, I guess. So, so Phil said that to him about members. JD Nizel said, okay, make sure to mention that for when they're cancelled. That way people can get their memberships in advance, since the troll will probably be waiting to gift bomb when you go live. Do you have yours turned off, blah blah blah. And DSP responded, the gift bombs won't matter, as that will be a lower tier that can't submit videos for the show. That's why I have to redo the membership tiers entirely. There is confirmation Phil has not bothered to reset the members stuff yet on DSP Reacts. He's still not bothered to do it. And big ups to Sokodef Pune for popping their membership message, being a bingo baddie. So there we go. So anyway, as you can see, Phil's going live. Let's just build up some speed up juice, some high quality, fantastic, robust speed up juice. We're going to build all up, and yeah, actually let's just fast forward as well here and see, is it a short intro, is it a long intro? It's a long intro, fantastic. So we can just skip past all this shitey intro that went too far. What is he wearing? What the fuck is he wearing? What the hell is that? Why is he left it unbuttoned? Is that a button or is that a zip? What the ever living fucking Jesus?
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
The fuck? I mean, screw it. I just go back. And let's prepare and set up for bingo, shall we? So, bingo time, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Look at you bastards spamming numbers without me asking for a number. Hold on, look, I'm here. I mean, you really should wait for me to ask for a fucking number first before you spam the chat with numbers. It feels a bit fucking unfair. Now I don't know who's first. When did the number spam begin? Snoot, I'm going to pick your number. I'm going to pick your number. Snoot joined randomly and said 99. Mr. Try to claim he started. So yeah, Snoot, we're going to pick Snoot's number. You guys don't like it, blame Snoot. Sorry, Snoot. I'm throwing a bunch of hate your way, but it's all your fault. If it wins, you can thank Snoot. Snoot can go, I fucking told you so, you bastards, and all that shit. So there we go. But let's randomise a bingo card. This is a bingo card we have today. All thanks to Snoot hopping on and typing 99 in the chat. We got Phil to say engagement, voted, him to mock his own chat, him to use hateful slurs, and him to say literally. Then you got Phil to say on demand, %, you know what I mean, by the way, and interactive. The third row is Phil saying honest, him pointing at the camera, him saying exploit. Phil's been saying exploit a hell of a lot lately. We're going to test the waters with this and use it as a centre square. If Phil says again, we can tick it off and it might even go into the full rotation, who knows, for a short term anyway. They got Phil to make a weird noise, and Tim say detractors are trolls. Remember, he doesn't talk about detractors, he doesn't talk about trolls, and yet we have it on a bingo card because he can't stop talking about detractors and trolls. The fourth row is Phil giving somebody a good old leaning ban. Let me say positive, necessarily, it is what it is, and Tim leaning into the microphone to do a creepy whisper. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying interesting, him explaining something, him saying tired, him talking about a years ago story, and finally Phil saying, here is the thing. So, fingers crossed we can get a full house as we do this bingo today. And of course, the aim of the game, as you guys all know by now, we're trying to get 25 out of 25 on the bingo card you see before you on the screen, and if we manage that, one of you guys can potentially win a prize, but only if you have left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. Community post in the description. If your comment isn't there yet, get it on now. Your name will be added as a potential winner should we get a full house 25 out of 25. There we go. To try and get a full house, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces for a bingo card you see. For example, if Phil snorts 25 times or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that will give us all a free space. If Phil somehow gets 100 likes from his audience before he starts recording for gameplay and rewards them by either blowing bubbles or just fucking saying hooray for 100 likes, that too will give us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the unbelievably amazing bubbles animation that the talented Pixar Animations so very kindly made for us all to enjoy to celebrate 100 likes. So there you go. I think I've covered all the bases. I think I've gone through all the ways we can get free spaces and all that jazz, one of which you guys are in direct control of. Nothing more to say, but I'm going to just randomly hit the Scottish soundboard and see what comes out to get us underway.
Oh, go on, Danny Talk Pish.
That'll do nice. So yeah, there we go. I go on, Danny Talk Pish. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Level 1 podcast for what is Tuesday, the 23rd of January, 2024. What I would like to do today...
Oh my god, he's immediately trying to fucking get some, sympathy. His eternal victim complex immediately. So he knows he's recording. And the first thing he plans when he's fucking saying hello is just to go, I'm a sad boy. Chat, please. I waited until I was recording so I could show you how sad I was. This is gonna be a fucking bastard, I can fucking tell. Let me rewind.
The 23rd of January, 2024. What I would like to do today is take an opportunity to have a day where we kind of sit back and relax and just kind of reassess where we are with everything that's going on. Because right now there's a heck of a lot going on all of my channels. 3 different channels on YouTube, that's a lot to juggle to begin with. But the fact that each individual channel has stuff kind of going on right now that's important, I think today's a good day to re-juggle and reassess all of that and figure out where we are. Because I need multiple levels of feedback for different channels and things going on. I want to let you know, like, matter-of-factly how things are going right now. And also I have a cat on my lap who's trying to tickle me with his tail. And it's very distracting, to say the least.
Shut
right,
up,
Jasper?
bitch!
Right, Jasper Kitty? He would not let me sleep this morning. So basically I woke up at like 6 in the morning because I had to use the bathroom. And when I got back in bed, he literally woke up and would not let me sleep. He kept pawing me, kneading the bed around me, moving the blanket, hitting me with his wet nose over and over and over. So I lost, like, consistent sleep. I mean, I did fall back asleep, but it was like I fall back asleep, then he wake me up. Then I fall back asleep, then he wake me up again.
So Phil was awake at 6 AM without wanting to be. I was awake at 5 AM without wanting to be awake at 5 AM. I slept in this morning, which is a bit annoying to me because I planned. So it's so annoying. I didn't sleep in for work. I made it to work okay, but I didn't have time to go to the gym this morning, annoyingly. But yeah, there we go. So 2 days into my fucking new life-changing fucking, routine, and I fucking sleep in and miss the gym. Fucking annoying. Hopefully I'll be fucking awake tomorrow in time to fucking hit the gym before work. But yeah, 6 AM for Phil is like super early for him, for fuck's sake. And it's like, Phil, most people that actually work proper jobs are awake by that time. Some people already start work by that time, whatever, or get on the way to work. It's crazy. You can tell, let's be honest, yeah, Phil fucking wakes up at 10 AM. I will not accept any other answer. Phil is his usual time to wake up is about 10 AM. I'm not going, he does not see a fucking clock before 9 AM. Or before that, sorry. But yeah, bullshit.
Like, oh, Jasper. This is what happens when you have a cat, and sometimes the cat just does not want to rest when he's supposed to.
Listen to his anger.
Anyway. Welcome to the show, everyone. Wow, there's a lot going on, right? You know, particularly we're in the home stretch till the first major new releases of the year, which are definitely going to be exciting games that I cannot wait for. As you know, two completely different styles of games with an RPG and a fighting game. So that's great. You know, we've got new content in full swing on my throwback channel. And here on DSP Gaming, we've got the adjourning of Street Fighter 6 and the continuation of things like Baldur's Gate 3 and trying out more power.
Oh my god, Street Fighter 6. Guys, if you've not checked out Memoji made a video compilation, of course, of Phil's Street Fighter antics, him playing as Blanca. And it was toxic as all hell. I would highly recommend you guys checking out DSP Tries It Memoji's video covering Phil's Street Fighter 6 rage. He was fucking talking about how he's fucking glad to be fucking not playing the game anymore, how he's fucking happy that he's rid of the fucking game. Some people want a link, you bastard, I don't know why I fucking get it. I'm too lazy. Hold on, I'll fetch a link, hold on. It's only fair I get a link anyway, you know what I mean? But give me a second here, let me see if I can find it. Where are you? There you are. Shut up. There we go. So, the link is in the chat right now to DSP Tries It, Memoji video. And, yeah, this is, so just, here we go. We're not going to watch it. It's a 21-minute video. We're not going to watch it. We're playing bingo. It's titled DSP Completely Insufferable, Rage Insulting Rivals in his last Street Fighter 6 stream. Support nowhere to be seen. So, yeah, it is a classic. Let's just say that's a classic. Remember when Phil promised his audience he wouldn't try to fucking take out on his opponents as much anymore? He's going to try and be fair and nice and reasonable. That promise didn't last long whatsoever. A typical DSP promise where he cannot fucking stay true to his word. He blamed every single opponent. He fucking raged every single opponent. They were fucking kicking his arse and he can do nothing. Phil at one point says, you might as well stop playing and let them win. Phil, you didn't let shit. You didn't let anyone win. They were kicking your ass even when you're trying your best. You didn't let anyone win. They fucking took that win from you. Just because you fucking stopped playing when you're about one hit away from absolute fucking death doesn't mean you let anyone win, Phil. No. You got your arse handed to you time and time and time and time and time again. So yeah, I would highly recommend watching this video, guys, if you haven't seen it already. I'll say wait until the bingo. We watch bingo first and then fucking enjoy this robust content. But there we go, this is a cracker. Let's get on with the bingo.
World, all kinds of stuff. And then over on DSP React, we've got a situation where I basically am being forced to redo the way the channel works, and I'm nervous. I am. Because I don't know if I'm going to have buy-in from the people over there. I would hope I do, but basically I'm looking for feedback, and I haven't gotten much. Alright? So we're going to talk...
Fuck, Phil. Why did you think you had hundreds of people getting ready to fucking give you feedback? You know, most of the fucking memberships on that channel anyway were just gifted. People weren't going out their way to try and get members themselves. Phil, this is an audience you've created, Phil. You are so desperate for member bombs, and so most of your audience now know by habit. Kagome knows, Derek knows, they just know that if they wait for a membership to be gifted to them, it will come. Why would they go out the way to waste $4 goddamn on your pathetic arse when they know by habit that if they wait long enough, somebody will come along and fall for your fucking pity party and do a big member bomb and reward the chat? So you brought this on yourself with your fucking desire and your absolute demand for member bombs and this fucking fake artificial growth. You brought this on yourself. Organic growth trumps artificial growth long term. You know that.
About all of this on today's podcast, and hopefully get an assessment of where we are, you know, maybe by the end of the show. Of course, also coming up, we've got the big Super Bowl event that's going to happen on Saturday, February 10th. So a little bit over 2 weeks away. And my wife and I are currently in the planning stages of figuring out, you know, the food she's going to make for that and stuff like that.
I'm going to go 1.5. 1.25 is too damn slow for me. Phil right now is annoying me, so 1.5.
But we have to figure out what you want me to do during that event, and we've already begun discussions. It seems like ultimately it is going to be gameplay, but the question is what gameplay? Is it going to be offline playthroughs, continuing the games that I'm already playing at the time, such as Like a Dragon Infinite Well, Tekken 8, and Baldur's Gate? Or will it be online competitive play, which kind of is in spirit with what I would think the Super Bowl event would be, you know, competitive events, such as Tekken 8 online play, maybe some Modern Warfare random online session, maybe some Street Fighter 6, right, stuff like that. Or do you really want to see me play NFL games? Because we could try to figure that out. But the thing is, I played Tecmo Bowl last year. It wasn't great. It only lasted about 30 minutes of the marathon. There really are no other games available on anything without spending significant amounts of money. And I don't really see the point of dropping a bunch of money to play the game for like 45 minutes, right? So, I don't know. We're thinking about this right now, and this discussion will continue. But as of today, I feel like we have so much going on that maybe we'll save that discussion for another day, maybe tomorrow, okay? There you go. All right, so let's talk. Let's just basically start with what happened yesterday on my streams, so everyone's aware, and we'll tackle each thing kind of in line with as it's going on, all right? So first of all, yesterday, what happened on the podcast was I finally kind of explained to all of you what's going on now with DSP Reacts due to this YouTube membership exploit, all right? Once again, in a nutshell.
Hooray! The Centre Square gamble paid off. I picked exploit and it came up straight away. I'm not going to lie, I was worried. After I picked Argentina and Phil didn't say Argentina, I was worried it would happen again, but there we go. Phil mentioned the word exploit. It's his favourite buzzword right now. Exploit. So there we go, we got to tick off Centre Square. Happy days indeed.
All of you, what's going on now with DSP Reacts due to this YouTube membership exploit, all right? Once again, in a nutshell, people are using VPNs to look like they live somewhere else where they don't, and they're taking advantage of a loophole or exploit in regional pricing to mass buy things on YouTube, including super chats and memberships, for pennies on the dollar. Like you could buy hundreds of memberships for less than $1, all right? This essentially breaks YouTube's system. For a channel like this, it's not that big of a deal because the memberships basically just give you emotes.
So I need to remember this. I think I should add essentially to the list of words. Phil does say essentially a whole lot. It's not currently a part of... So it's just like, I will forget this. I guarantee you guys I will forget this. Essentially should be added to the list of words. I'm going to figure that by tomorrow. But, I mean, if you guys agree with it as well, obviously, then make sure I don't forget. I mean, so yeah, I'll remember it for tomorrow's bingo, hopefully, or you guys can make sure. Write it down right now. Hold on. Actually, it's a good idea. Hold on, give me a second. Bear with me here. I've actually got the wee file open here, so hold on, there we go here. Two things here. Essentially. 2 S's, 2 L's. Is it 2 L's? Yeah, probably 2 L's, fuck it. There we go. I've made it, I've saved it, and there we go. It's added. Although, obviously, it won't be nothing to do. You'll see it tomorrow. If it's a part of tomorrow's bingo, you'll see it tomorrow. There we go. Essentially, though. Good one to use.
The memberships are not tied to any particular privilege or event, but in the case of over on DSP Reacts, that very much is the case, because I have a weekly show called DSP versus the Internet.
Yeah, it's shite. Thank you very much to Logan K for popping their membership 3-month message saying the system works as intended. He just wants more money. Do not fall for his lies. Exactly, Logan K, exactly. And as I pointed out earlier on with Hate Army's tweet, Slayer is not giving Phil his full $19.99 for the Ultra member. Because Slayer lives in Singapore and is using Singaporean money and the Singaporean conversion, however, he is technically paying less for an Ultra member than DSP's desiring. Does that mean that fucking Slayer should be punished by Phil because he's not paying Phil what he demands for Ultra memberships? Where does Phil draw the line of what is acceptable and not acceptable? Like, I generally think about an interesting question just to ask Phil and to see how we can explain where that acceptable line is. Singapore good, Argentina bad. What about Vietnam?
That relies on members to submit clips. If overnight we go from 100 members to 450, the show cannot operate. It's also not fair to those who are real paying members, paying the full price to support the channel, that now their privileges are being given to someone who is gifted a membership that's worth like literally 1,000th of a cent. Okay? Not fair at all. So, we talked about this yesterday. And essentially what we came to the conclusion about is that the memberships on DSP Reacts need to be redesigned, all right? So instead of having a standard, super, and ultra tier, we're now going to be doing a entry, submissions, and ultra tier. The ultra tiers are not going to change at all. They're not affected, but the other 2 tiers are going to go away. And I'm going to have 2 new tiers, one of which is going to be incredibly cheap, and all you get is access to the emotes, and that's it. And then that second tier is going to be the one where not only can you submit clips for the show every week, but also you can ask questions for Q&A. So it adds on some features that previously people did not have. The bummer is I have to increase the price of the tier, because the way YouTube works is that gifted memberships will always gift up to a $5 value. So unless I make that submissions tier more expensive than $5 USD, it's going to get gifted out, and the problem will just continue, okay? So, talked about all this yesterday. We kind of brainstormed on how to make it work. We didn't 100% figure out how to make it work for the Q&A, because basically doing this change would let the channel continue to operate and have DSP versus the Internet every week. The problem is, how do you do the Q&A? Because now, for example, there's about 100 people who submit clips every week, all right? In reality, there's 100 eligible people, and I would say probably 30 to 50 people submit clips every week, to be realistic, okay? Now with this new feature, what if overnight 50 people submit questions? Well, if I'm answering 50 questions, there's no time for the clips. So I'm thinking the solution could be a random select process by which everyone, just like right now, submits their questions into a thread, all right? And then by random select, I just pick like 5 to 10 questions a week and answer them live, and that's how we do it, just like we do with the clips. So That's what I'm thinking anyway, and that's what we talked about yesterday and kind of came to the conclusion about. So we left it at that, and I said, tonight I will post, well, this was yesterday, but I said...
I love how he thinks he's going to get 30 to 50 members organically. Picking this fucking like $6.99 or $5.99 level membership thing. I actually don't think he's going to get that. If he gets over 50 members as that super member who can submit videos without member bombs, you know, for Sunday... I generally might just fucking... Here's an ultimatum. I'm not sure if Phil's going to fucking confirm it or not. If Phil can actually get over 50 members to submit videos for this upcoming Reacts show on Sunday, I will double the prize pool for the following week to 50 buckaroos. There. If Phil can actually get 50 organic members on DSP's React crap for Sunday, I will double the prize of bingos. The challenge is on Phil's dent heads to fucking step up their contribute, you know, step up their efforts to be members. Will Derek part with $5.99 to become a member of his own volition? Who knows?
Tonight I'll post up a video on DSP React. I'll try to field responses and go from there. Okay, cool. First stream yesterday was supposed to be the conclusion of Resident Evil 0 Remastered. Now it was, just not the way that I think I or other people had expected. Basically, for the second time this run, and for the third time overall playing this game over the course of 8 years, I soft-locked myself again. I didn't have enough ammo or healing items to beat the Leech boss.
Soft-lock yourself? You got your arse kicked by the boss and you fucking rage quit. That's not a soft-lock, that's a rage quit. Don't fucking try and pretend you're soft-locked. You rage quit. We all saw it live. You fucking didn't play well. You stood still. You're like, where's the boss? Where is he? And he slowly walked around to get you. And they got you. And you're like, fuck this game, I'm out.
And every time I went to the room, the boss would immediately grab me, and now I can't win, because I can't get hit. I can only hit twice, and then the fight is over. There wasn't enough space to shoot the thing. You know, I went back and I actually watched my playthrough of this from 2016. And in that run, I had 3+ healing items, an insane amount of grenade ammo. So because I had all of that, I was in a much better position to fight the guy, and I could just basically have both characters unload ammo into him. I don't even have half as much ammo this run as I did back then. So basically the game's unbeatable, and I've tried for like 30 minutes, and I was like, what am I doing this for? I'm 41 years old, alright? No one cares if I beat this game, because I already have. It's not even like this is a game I haven't beaten yet.
No one cared if you played the game either, Phil. But especially since it's a game you already fucking played a few years ago. Phil, you fucked over your fans who were genuinely invested in watching you play this game. You actually have some small group of fucking fans who actually like what you fucking do. They enjoy watching you play a game, especially that kind of game. You have some genuine fans who fucking invested their time watching every single part you fucking painstakingly uploaded to the internet to fucking, you know, yeah, YouTube's fucking servers are under the strain of you spamming all your fucking crappy gameplay uploads every day, but some of your dumbass dentheads actually fucking enjoy what you upload. And they're not going to get a fucking finish to the game because you couldn't fucking handle it and you fucking rage quit even though you knew how to fucking beat the boss. I feel sorry for your fans sometimes, but then I remember they're fucking willing to give you money just so you can fucking spend it majorly on WWE champions again. Then I stop feeling sorry for them again.
I already beat this 8 years ago on the same difficulty. We know what it ends. It's a terrible ending, by the way. The game itself is the worst normal Resident Evil. It really is. I feel like it's absolutely awful. And it's just a test of patience rather than a test of skill or anything scary. It's just a fucking annoying game. So after getting that far, I said, fuck this, I want to do something else. And with a quick brainstorming session, I said, you know what? Let's do the Tekken 8 demo. Because my wife and I played it together about a week and a half ago. She was playing and I was, you know, helping her with it. And it was really fun. With Tekken 8 coming out Friday, I thought this would be a good preview of it. So on the fly, I downloaded the Tekken 8 demo to my PS5, and we did multiple modes. First, we just went into player versus CPU, and I went right to ultra hard difficulty, the hardest level there is. And with Paul Phoenix, the character who I'm actually quite good with, that's the one I played with over the years, I fought against all 4 characters. Paul, Nina Williams, Kazuya Mishima, and Jin Kazama. So went in there, fought them all, beat them all. I said, all right, let's check out arcade mode. So arcade mode is a simulated mode where you're basically like an arcade goer, and you meet other people in an arcade, and you hang out, you become friendly, you challenge everyone in the arcade, you play them all attacking, you level your character up, and then you get a simulated tournament, you fight in the tournament, and then basically it says, oh, what this is going to be is almost like a world tour mode, where you're going to be able to go to different arcades and challenge people of different skill levels. You'll be able to level up your avatar and put clothing on them. You'll be able to level up the characters in the game and you know, customize them. So it's a fun mode in that regard, and especially for someone who maybe is trying to learn more than one character. You can switch characters in between matches. So maybe, you know, you want to play with a character you know and a character you don't know, and then try to learn slowly. It's kind of a cool way to do that. So it was fun. It was really fun. And then after that, which I didn't even know because I didn't do this when my wife had played, it unlocked another mode called Ghost Mode. Now what Ghost Mode does is it unlocks AIs as created by the game devs, but what this eventually will do is create an AI of yourself based on your gameplay mechanics and things you do, And it's going to upload that online so other people can fight your AI and you can fight against your AI as well. And eventually what's going to happen is AIs are going to be created that you can download off the internet in the full version and challenge. So it's actually a neat mode. And I think I fought something like 15 different AIs that were only in the demo. They weren't from online. They were just in the demo. And so we fought a wide variety of characters. It was actually quite neat because we got to see a good variety of characters from the game. Probably about half the cast, I would argue, in this demo. And they were fun and they were challenging because these AIs do combos. Like, they would hit you once, counter hit, and then all of a sudden juggle, juggle, now you're on the ground, juggle on the ground, juggle on the ground. It's like, whoa. They hit you once, they take like half your health bar, and that's realistic. That's what real Tekken's like. So it was quite challenging, but I had fun, beat all them. So I had a good time with that, and then after that, we even had a little bit of extra time, so we ended up doing a little bit of a Q&A, just like a 30-minute Q&A session to end the stream. So I basically turned that first stream, which was going to be a disaster, into something great because of my on-the-fly thinking, and because you guys were very receptive to the change, it went really well.
What do you mean you turned it into something? Hold on. He said it turned into something great. He had like $105 by the time he rage quit Resident Evil, okay? $105 to fucking play Resident Evil for like fucking 10 minutes and rage quit. Oh, sorry, 17 minutes or so. Like 17 minutes into the fucking game. I think it was his second run at the boss and he got his arse kicked. So he's like, fuck this game out. Phil got like an extra $10 from the rest of the fucking night playing Tekken. Or $15 extra. I can't mean an extra 10 or 15. So Phil, the audience weren't that fucking invested. You know, otherwise they would have fucking thrown more money at you. Well, thank you for fucking randomly giving us Tekken instead of Resident Evil. No. They gave you over $100 because they were looking for a Tekken. So it's Resident Evil. And you've bailed on that because you couldn't fucking handle the boss. You rage quit that. And so, yeah, money talks. The audience didn't really give you fuck all for the rest of the fucking day stream.
Thank you to anyone who was there, because the funny part is, previously if I ever quit a game, people would give me shit. In the case of Resident Evil 0, I'm not even kidding you, people supported my decision. Like, if you read the comments, people were commenting on the video, they were like, yeah, he did the right thing. Like, this game is bad, and he got himself in a situation, there's no way he was going to win this unless he got lucky. It was going to take him hours to do this, and it's just not worth it. He's already beaten it. I'm glad he didn't keep suffering. And it's funny, because again, I'm 41 years old, I'm in a position now where, basically, I'm older, and I got limited time on this earth, and I kind of realize that now. I realize I'm not a youngster anymore, right? And I'm in demand to do so many things at once. At any moment, everyone's like, hey, play this game, play that game, do this on stream, do that on stream, right? Everyone wants to see something. At any moment, if I stop doing one thing, I can easily do other things people want and will enjoy. So it's not like I'm stuck only doing one thing, and then if I change my mind or something goes wrong, oh no, disaster, now we have nothing to do. That it's kind of the polar opposite of that, right? And I'm happy about that. I don't want to put myself into positions where I'm just not having fun and force myself to keep going, because then no one enjoys it. I don't enjoy it, you don't enjoy it, what's the point?
You don't enjoy games anymore these days. You fucking go through games with a fucking skill in your face, fucking looking at the chat, waiting for them to tell you how to fucking be a certain part of that game. The chat fucking tells you, Baldur's Gate 3. You admit that you don't know what to fucking do and you're waiting for the chat to fucking guide you fucking through the goddamn thing. That doesn't look like somebody that's enjoying the fucking experience. That looks like somebody that's just fucking letting the chat play for you. You might as well give them the fucking controller. You really honestly should.
You gotta understand that there is an audience out there that just loves to torture me. I don't give a fuck about them, and they don't support me. So I don't give a shit about what they say, right? There was no one who, if I toughed through the end of Resident Evil 0, was going to come to stream and be so grateful and support the stream because I beat it. It was gonna be the contrary, right? So who gives a fuck about that? So anyway, it was great. I'm glad that I did that. The on-the-fly changes were good. And we had a good time yesterday. The stream overall went really, really well, all right? So then the late stream last night was my conclusion stream of Street Fighter 6. When I say conclusion, I don't mean I'm never playing it again. I mean I'm not going to consistently be playing it as the major fighting game on this channel any further. I've done that for 7 months. I've hit the wall in the game, where essentially you can't get better at this game unless, number one, I were to switch to PC and do things with the PC to reduce input lag so I can react better to things like throws, drive impacts, and blocking high-low, none of which I can react to anymore at the master level. It doesn't work. And number two, if I played way more and started playing really hardcore, like playing it all the time, and I'm not going to do either of those things, all right? It's not that worth that much of an investment for Street Fighter 6 for me. I basically hit the wall after 7 months. I'm never going to get any better. I'm at 1,500 points, master points with Blanca. Sometimes I go above, then I dip, and I go above, then I dip, and I always stay there. It's never going to change. So at this point, it's just kind of like, how many times do you want to spin your wheels without moving, right? So anyway,
did he just kind of admit that he hit a skill ceiling because he's not good enough? Yeah, he's still going to blame the game and blame lag and blame opponents for picking cheese character, but still, he's kind of semi-admitting there that he is simply not good enough to be as good as these other players. To me, it sounds like he actually did kind of semi-admit to that there. But of course, it's the game sort of his own Capcom idiots, no jazz.
The final stream was about 50-50 for me. There were some matches I really enjoyed, and things went well, and I did pull off some good combos and tactics, and other matches were absolutely atrociously bad, with half my inputs being dropped, can't block. Like, I don't want to play this anymore. I said it multiple times. She was like, I'm so glad I'm not playing this anymore. Because when you get to that point where everyone plays exactly the same pattern play, and it's all abusable, and you can't do anything about it because online doesn't react fast enough, and you're just like, I don't want to do it anymore. It's just not fun. It's lost that spark of fun that it had when it was more everyone learning, okay? So there you go. So yeah, that's the deal. And Street Fighter 6 ended last night. Overall, here's what I want to say about Street Fighter 6. I want to give like a final thoughts on the game here, okay? Street Fighter 6 is the best modern fighting game I've played. It outshines every other game that I've played in the last 10 years, really. It's that good of a game. Capcom put a ton of time and effort into making this what people wanted of all types, rather than just one small group or not listening at all and doing whatever they wanted. They literally listened to all the feedback from Street Fighter V and came out with a really great product. Really great graphics, a diverse and differentiated play styles of a launch cast, tons of gameplay modes, both for people who are competitive and non-competitive, offline and online. And yes, the best netcode of any fighting game I've ever played. Okay? That's amazing. It's not perfect, you know. Like I said, what's happened to me is I hit master level with all the characters I'm using, and it hit the wall, because now you realize, even with netcode this good, it's just still not good enough for a game where they have an upper echelon of players.
Oh, so it isn't netcode's fault. It's good netcode, but it could be better. So Phil would have been doing better if only netcode is better than it is, even though it's the best he's played.
And classes where all they have to do is play a pattern, and you can't beat it without reacting to it, but you can't react to it perfectly online with the netcode as it is. Still the best netcode out there, still not good enough for competitive play, but still the best you're going to get in any fighting game, right? So it's kind of like, well, what's the lesser of two evils? The lesser of two evils is playing this and realizing you cannot really play at a high level unless you go crazy. Buy a high-end PC, tweak the fuck out of the inputs to have no input delay and be able to then play at a high level like most people in Master have. Most people in Master are on PC doing that. So,
can you confirm that, Phil? Can you prove that? Or are you just fucking running your mouth again?
Unless you're going to be that crazy serious, it's not a big deal, right? So for me, I loved it. I enjoyed the 7 months, and I want to say thank you to everyone who was along for that crazy ride. It was super fun trying out different characters, having these fun nights. You know, we had community nights come back for the first time of any game in ages, right? Years and years since I did community night, and we did that with Street Fighter 6, and that was really fun. You know, getting the characters to master level, and then different kinds of characters rather than just 1 or 2. It was 4 characters, and we almost got Zangief to there as well. And thanks to everyone who, of course, supported it. I wouldn't have been able to play Street Fighter 6 as much as I did if it wasn't for you guys and your ongoing support. Just being honest, you know. Fighting games are not my forte anymore. Fighting games are not something that necessarily people come to this channel to see, because I stopped playing them consistently for so very long. Street Fighter 5 actually like broke my interest in fighting games, where I just didn't want to play them anymore because the game was so bad. I was like, wow, this used to be the industry leader, and they literally made the worst fighting game I've ever seen, and I can't believe that people are playing and supporting it because it's trash, and I just didn't care anymore, right? This game reinvigorated me to play fighting games again. And now I'm heading into Tekken 8 with a positive, open-minded attitude, willing to learn, willing to adapt and improve, and caring about it, which I didn't before. My attitude before was, play it for a week, play through the story, fuck around online, mess around, then start to lose, and just stop playing. And that's really not the mentality I have anymore. I want to actually learn this game and get better at it, and, you know, wide cast of characters and everything. I think it's going to be super fun. So I certainly hope you guys will join me for that, but for those who are here along for the ride in the journey of Street Fighter 6, thank you. You made this possible. You know, all this fighting game stuff that I may do now in the future is literally because people supported my journey through Street Fighter 6. And I really, 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 really appreciate that. Thank you so very much to everybody, okay? Alright, so Street Fighter 6, stick a fork in it. It's done. Now, will I go back to the game? Yes, I can guarantee you I will, but it's not going to be any timely manner. Like, what I find hilarious is that Tekken 8 comes out on Friday, so what does Capcom do? They just announced 2 days ago, oh, Ed is coming out, the next DLC character in February. Your major competitor has a brand new game with 32 characters that's coming out this week. People will be playing the living shit out of that game for months. Nobody cares about Ed. Literally no one. Besides the most hardcore of fucking players who think they need to have the competitive edge in Street Fighter 6. Nobody else gives 2 fucks about Ed releasing in Street Fighter 6. I certainly don't, right? So, am I going back to Street Fighter 6 to play with Ed? Fuck no. Fuck no, I'm not. No, I'm going to be playing Tekken. I don't care about that, right? Now, will I eventually play Street Fighter 6 again and play Ed? Yes. And when Akuma comes out later this year, yes, I'll check that out. And when there's a Season 2 update, when they tweak all the characters and rebalance the game, yes, I'll check that out too. But there is no way I'm going back to Street Fighter 6 in February. They're out of their fucking minds. That's just pathetically bad timing. And it's almost like, hey guys, so we want to stay pertinent. Hey, we're going to have a DLC character. Like, no one cares. No one cares, man. Anyway, and one final thing, because people have brought that up, they said, well, you didn't beat story mode. I mean, you're right. For what I'm to understand, it was going to be a nightmare to beat. The final chapter of story mode that I was in, the tournament, is so difficult that you literally have to grind for hours on end to artificially level up your character.
Hold on. He never actually beat Street Fighter 6's story mode. The single player, it's like computer AI. He's... Oh my god, I didn't realise that. I thought he finished it already. Because he was like desperate to get through that and just like, oh, let's explore story mode and see how it is and how cool it is. He never completed story mode. And now he's got an excuse of why it wasn't worth completing, because it was hard. It was like, oh, you need to level up so much. Well, no wonder he got his arse kicked in fucking Master all the time.
To beat it, which is stupid because you never have to do that in story mode until that point. And even my biggest fans of the Street Fighter gameplay were messaging me being like, just so you know, this is going to be terrible, it's not going to be fun to watch, you're going to rage, and everyone's going to be like, wow, this sucks.
How's that different from online play?
If you haven't noticed, no one ever asked me to go back to it. No one. I think
it was boring as fuck usually, and that's why most of the time you play story mode, nobody cared. It was boring watching you fucking play and beat up AI randomly. Like, you know, there's not much of a challenge. Online gameplay is usually, especially fighting games, if it's not got a good single player story mode to it, then online play is usually preferred.
One person who was hoping I would, that's it. Like, no one really cared. It kind of sucks that they did that and they kind of ruined the end of the story mode. I think that would have been better if it was just like a fight or something instead of a tournament of insanely over-leveled characters. It didn't make sense that they did it that way. So anyway, am I ever going to be going back to that. I don't know. Only if you guys want, and I've been waiting, and there's been absolutely no demand for it, so that's why I didn't really care about it, all right? All right, so there you have it. Goodbye, Street Fighter 6. Thanks for watching, everyone. Of course, keep in mind, the literal hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of hours that I put into that game are all live on this channel in appropriate playlists per month, and it's easy to find character matches and stuff. If you're ever interested, you could go back and watch. Enjoy all the raids, right? At the online play. So, all right. So that was yesterday. And then to end my day yesterday, I made a video for DSP Reacts explaining the situation that's going on in the channel and the fact that I'm going to have to redo the memberships and all of that. And basically, the reason I posted up the video is because I said to everyone, hey, I need feedback. I need to know exactly what you think. Or if you're a current member of DSP Reacts, would you be willing, once I cancel the existing membership tiers, to join again as the middle tier to keep the channel running? You know, is it worth it for you to pay $2 extra to have Q&A questions? Or maybe you just like the channel enough that you want to keep it going, that you would do that. It sucks that I really can't add any more value, but I have to increase the price to keep the channel alive and not have it be ruined by these illegitimate memberships, right? So, yeah. So here's the thing. I posted a video up, and I went to sleep, basically. And this morning I woke up, and it's got like 700 views, so people watched it. You know, that channel, in general, the videos only get around 300 views, so to get 700 views, it means people watched it. And I go and I check, and I only got maybe a couple comments that were actually like real feedback. You know, all the idiotic trolls comment, and none of their comments show up. Idiots, so they just literally like to waste their life. They're that stupid. I mean, just think about that. I have 3 channels.
Phil, it took them like, well, maybe a minute to write that comment. It took you like several minutes just to fucking see they were trolls. Your time was wasted more than theirs were. You know, a troll will take a minute just to fucking, you know, mock you on your fucking video. If multiple trolls do that, it wastes more of your time collectively. You fucking reading comment after comment, then it wastes their time individually.
All of them are set up that YouTube auto sorts comments. So the moment that you post up something that's a swear or something, you know, fucked up, it blocks it. So your comments are not going to ever show up on the video. Yet there's people who literally waste hours of their life posting up all these comments. They're that stupid. I mean, I don't know how much more brain dead you could prove yourself to be. And I wish that I was like, oh, well, Phil's making fun. No, I'm not making fun. Like, this is a legitimate observation. If you know that the comments are not just open to say whatever toxic thing you want, and you sit there spending hours posting up toxic comments, you are actually stupid. And you have to get a moment of self-awareness to realize you could be doing anything else with your time, and it's better for you. Like, you could be...
So guys, remember, I believe that you can edit your comments. How about you fucking post some sort of generic comment first, wait for Phil to approve it, and then once he's approved it, and you can tell it's approved and you confirm it's there, you go back and edit that comment and you can say whatever you want. I believe that exploit still exists.
Wiping your ass and it's more productive. You could pick your nose and it's more productive. You know what I mean? Like, these people are that dumb.
Burger.
So anyway, like I said, I looked and maybe there was a small handful of comments, and it was like one person was like, absolutely, I'll upgrade, that's fine. Another person was like, meh, I don't think I'm gonna upgrade. And then I looked, and the person wasn't a member. It was a fucking idiot lying. I was like, wait a minute, this person was never a member to begin with. So what an asshole, right? So anyway, I didn't really get...
Way to fucking stalk your fucking people in your fucking comments, Phil. Somebody says, I don't think I will. And Phil's like, wait a second, who is this, so I can fucking call them out and punish them? Wait a second, they're not even... Phil, holy crap. That sort of that is harassment. That feels like you're fucking getting ready to harass somebody for daring to say they don't want to be a member. Yeah, Prophet is wait. Prophet says wait. He said he can't identify members off stream. You absolutely can. Look, if you see somebody in your comments say something, and like you've got a dashboard. Remember, this is Phil's React channel. So even with all the gifted members, there's 100 members, roughly. You know. So it wouldn't take him long to scroll down the list and see if that name's there or not. And lo and behold, the guy's name wasn't there, I guess. So Phil's like, this guy's not even a member. Jesus, man.
Much feedback, and that kind of sucks. I was actually hoping to get at least a few dozen people who were like, oh yeah, I'm a current member, and...
A few dozen? Hold on, he was hoping to get a few dozen. Like fucking 40, 50 comments. So a dozen is 12, right? So a few dozen would be like, what, 36? He was hoping to... He deserves his goddamn mind.
You know, I'm either going to do it or not. Right now, I have no clue what's going to happen. And that makes me nervous. Because there's 2 reasons why that makes me nervous. Reason number 1...
Money.
Because I like DSP React. I like the idea of having a channel where I can react to content. We can do a week.
You like doing fuck all and getting a lot of money for it because a fucking dumbass gifted memberships fucking, you know, making that channel viable. You watch other people's fucking content and you fucking make money from watching other people's content. You don't even source the content. You get your dumbass fucking dents to fucking source the content for you and they send you the fucking video. You put it in some dumbass fucking playlist. You turn up, watch what they picked for you. You barely react to it with some dumbass opinions, usually fucking jealousy towards the fucking content creator you're reacting to, and then you say, guys, please be a member so you can submit more videos for me. Thank you, bye. You turn up, day fuck all, then pocket the fucking money and say sayonara.
show. I can do reviews. I can do food vlogs. I love
Did he just crack his knuckles right into the microphone?
the idea of having a channel where I can react to content. We can do a weekly show. I can do
Jesus, that's a bit obnoxious. But nobody needed to hear that. Especially not right into the goddamn mic. That's like me doing that shit. I crack my fingers all the time, crack my neck. Don't do it in the goddamn microphone, though. Nobody wants to hear my bones crack.
reviews. I can do food vlogs. I like having that channel, and that content would not fit here. You understand? It has to be kind of its own separate thing, but I have to justify the existence of the time and effort I put into that channel, so it has to at least make something. I can't just do it for free as a hobby. It has to at least generate some revenue. You know, it's part of a business.
You get tipped every single stream. You tell your audience, please tip. You do get membership money as well, and some of this React content you do make ad revenue on. Well, remember, this is not your main channel. This is like a fucking second channel. You know, it's a little bit of extra fucking income. You shouldn't be. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, exactly, Steve. Why can't you do it as a hobby, Phil? I do this as a hobby, and I get some money from it sometimes, thanks to the generosity of my fans. Why can't Phil do it as a hobby?
So, basically, you know, I'm nervous that I'm going to make this change.
Oh, that's a great idea. And hold on, Colleen with a great suggestion. Knuckles cracking into the mic. Weird noise. It is a strange noise. I think it's definitely a weird noise, and I think we can tick it. I want to just make sure that the chat's okay with it as well, but yeah, him cracking his actual knuckles into the microphone, absolutely a weird noise. Usually I'm just thinking a weird noise, like, you know, Phil fucking, you know, making some sort of strange noise with his dumbass mouth. Yeah, weird noise.
Burger.
There we go.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
It absolutely counts. There we fucking go. There we go. Good shout, Colleen. I appreciate you spotting that and bringing it up. I mean, I didn't register that as a weird noise, even though it is strange for Phil to just randomly do that on the stream.
And people are not going to understand. And then we're going to go from having 100 paid members down to like 20. And that's going to kill the channel, you know, because this is the other half. That channel does make me a chunk, not a giant chunk, but a chunk of income every month, which makes it viable to do. All right. If that income goes away because of this nonsense going on that I can't control or fix, all right, then I can't do the channel anymore. I don't want to say goodbye to DSP Reacts. I love that channel.
And there's confirmation of the threat to wage quit DSP Reacts.
Doing content for it. I wish I could do more, but more people have said outright they want more gameplay than anything else. When I was doing more React stuff last year, I got complaints. So that's why I've limited how much I put on there.
How about you do the React stuff once a month then? Instead of once a week, once a month. You know, there we go, Phil. Make it once a month instead.
I don't want to see a year's worth of effort and time and your guys' viewership be meaningless because of trolls. You know what I mean? I want to take the power out of the hands of the trolls. But I can't do it. You can. By letting me know that, you know, you understand what's going on.
By throwing money at me. Guys, you guys can help defeat the trolls by throwing me so much money in memberships. This is his message to his dens is literally just say, hey, give me membership money to defeat the trolls. Oh my god. Hey, D-Dog's back with power. That's just... I think D-Dog's power went out because of a storm like the other day there, so yeah, he's no, so it's not only the UK, it's getting Barbara storms, Australia as well, we're getting some wild storms as well, apparently. So yeah, big ups to D-Dog for getting through the storm.
And that you're going to go and still support the channel, you know? So hopefully that's what'll happen, you know? I guess we'll see, but basically I think what I'm going to do, it's either tonight or tomorrow, likely tomorrow, I'm going to do it. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to...
Oh my god, this is disgusting, Phil. Look, what? Don't pick your goddamn nose on stream. He dug his thumb right in there and scooped out a booger. Watch this crap.
Basically, I think what I'm going to do, it's either tonight or tomorrow, likely tomorrow, I'm going to do it. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to cancel the standard and super member tiers. I'm going to set up 2 new tiers, entry and submissions. And that it takes about a day because YouTube technically has to approve those tiers. So I'll put them in, and once YouTube approves them, then I'll officially launch them, and I'll have to do, you know, a video explaining, hey, this change has been made. Please now go re-up memberships now, or join as the new membership level you want now, because you know the support is needed to keep the channel going. And then what I got to do is get the threads up for those new levels, so people can submit clips for Sunday show. All right, or else it's just going to be ultra member submissions, which means it's going to be like 2 parts, and that's it. So you know that's what we got to do. I certainly hope that people are going to re-up their membership, or not re-up, but, you know, sign up for the new membership levels, and that the show could continue. I would really, really, really hate for the show, or the channel to fail now because of an uncontrollable thing, but I don't want to give the trolls power, you understand? Because a lot of people are like, oh, why did you ever talk about it? Because the trolls were already affecting all my content negatively. If you don't know, there's a million attempts that these idiots try to do to ruin things for me. My business and my personal life, they do it all the time. I don't mention it. It's only when it directly affects stuff that I have to mention it. I had to mention it in this case. You guys were seeing all these gifted memberships come in, and none of them were real. You know, we had goals and things every day, and the goals were being smashed, and nothing was happening. I wasn't benefiting from it, right? People were abusing this. You needed to know about it. Or else everyone's, like I said, there were legit people who thought, oh, Phil's...
So was a goal to fucking make you rich, Phil? That's what it sounds like you're saying here. The goal was to try and make you a whole bunch of fucking money. You're the community fucking getting memberships and getting access to emotes or whatever, and you unlocking more emotes because there's more members. The goal sounds like it was to fucking line your pockets more than usual. Also, even with all these fake gifted memberships, you still pocketed like $80, which is not terrible.
Made like thousands of extra dollars this month. I made less this month than I usually do, and we're going to talk about that in a second, because I want to let you know.
Bitch, please. I made less this month as well. It happens, so we get good months and bad months. Shout out to fucking January.
Very matter of factly where I am right now in January, because it ain't good because of all this going on. But that's the thing. People are looking at the channel, and I was tracking memberships, and they're like, whoa, Phil has like over 1,000 members. He's doing super good this month. That's great. And that means I don't have to help support this month because he's...
Phil, that's not a true fan. That is not a true fan. True fans would not fucking care how much fucking money you've got. If they want to give you money, they would give you fucking money. That is not a true fan. Why does Phil think that's a true fan? This is literally... No, hold on. He's explaining... He's actually fucking explaining to his audience he's a fucking figure of pity. That people... He relies on people pitying him to get by. He's literally admitting this right now to his audience. That he requires people to fucking take pity on him to throw him money. And if they see him doing well, they're going to think to themselves, I don't need to receive, give him money. Like, what does Phil need to do? Does he fucking need to, live in a box? He'll do this fucking stream. He'll get a cardboard box, he'll tear a couple of rips into it, and then he'll fucking try and convey the message of him being a proper beggar. Please pity me more. I've not brushed my hair today because I can't afford a comb. It's like, why is Phil openly proud to admit that he relies on people feeling sorry for him to fucking make sure he gets money from them? And he says this very straight, and one more time. I cannot make sense of why he would happily admit this.
Where I am right now in January, because it ain't good because of all this going on. But that's the thing. People are looking at the channel, and I was tracking memberships, and they're like, whoa, Phil has like over 1,000 members. He's doing super good this month. That's great. And that means I don't have to help support this month because he's already doing so good. It was the opposite. But I didn't even know that until I figured out what was really going on. And it's like, well, then I got to tell everyone, right? So then I tell everyone, oh, why'd you talk about the trolls? What are you stupid? Because you have to. When they're directly affecting something public, you have to explain. If it's anything else...
Oh, Jesus. Prophet, yeah, man. Take me... Yeah, Prophet, take time. Yeah, I don't want to, emphasize the point, Prophet, but yeah. Take a few minutes, pal, at least, man. You just, take the time you need, pal. Yeah, Prophet's going for a rough patch right now, guys, you know what I mean? So if you guys can send Prophet some, your best wishes, whatever, you know what I mean? I don't really want to emphasize it too much, you know what I mean? Because it's Prophet's guy, but I mean, he said it in chat, but yeah. Like, if Phil makes you too annoyed with his fucking antics and ranting and whatever, you've got to take a breather. You really do, you know what I mean? So yeah, Prophet, you take all the time you need, pal, you know what I mean? But obviously, we're all, thinking of you, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, you take the time you need, pal. We'll be here ready for you, man, when you're ready to endure Phil again.
It doesn't affect the stream, that it's in my private life. I don't tell you guys. Like I said, they try it all the time to do that shit, and I just ignore it, and I don't tell you guys about it. It's only when it directly affects you guys publicly that you need to know about it, all right?
It didn't affect his audience publicly. His audience were fine. In fact, his audience were benefiting from it. It was only Phil that it affected, not the audience. The audience were perfectly okay.
All right, so that's coming. Basically, what I will do is, coming up tomorrow, likely, I'm probably going to cancel those membership levels on DSP Reacts, create the new ones. Hopefully, what'll happen is people will join, and then I can set up the threads by, say, the weekend. People can, nominate the new clips for the show, and we can get a good show going on Sunday. Okay, we'll see what happens, I guess. Now, while all this is going on, DSP Throwback is actually doing quite well. Just so you guys know, on Sunday night I had my first ever stream on the channel, which was me commentating over the Red Dead 2010 playthrough. People loved it, supported it, and so far it's actually doing well. Right now on that channel we have the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough and the Red Dead playthrough uploading, and it's alternating days. But now I'm also uploading the parts of that stream from Sunday night, and those are doing well too. Like, actually part 1 of that did like 800 plus views, and that's better than the daily uploads I'm doing of the playthroughs. So people really liked the idea of me commentating over old me and really had a good time with it. And so I am excited for that, and I hope that you guys will continue to check it out. So here's the thing. This week, the views on that channel are way up, and that's great. There's no reason they wouldn't be. Not only do you get the daily uploads, but now you have the stream, and now you have the daily portions of the stream going up there. The thing is, YouTube is absolutely dragging its feet, updating the total video views for the channel. The way that it does criteria, let me switch over to that channel here on my account to explain here, because I want to actually look at the stats. Basically, that channel, as of right now, is in the YouTube Partner Program, which means it can get memberships and it can get super chats. What it can't do is get ads yet, because YouTube has this new criteria that you have to have 4,000 public watch hours in a year in order to qualify for ads, okay? Now, literally no one was watching the videos on that channel anymore, so it had like next to no views. But in the last couple of weeks that I've been uploading videos to the channel, it's gaining views. We're almost there, but YouTube's had the channel frozen. at 3,672 watch hours for 3 days, and they haven't updated it. And it's just their stupid automated system that arbitrarily updates every few days, and then sometimes it freezes, and then sometimes it unfreezes. It's crap, okay? Just like everything on YouTube, it's crap. The code is crap. It's fucking idiotic.
Well, if you don't like it, then don't fucking stream on YouTube. Do not shit where you have to eat.
Idiocy, the way that they operate the site. So we've been, like, I'm telling you right now, I know for a fact with the views that we got on Sunday and all the additional views I've been getting Sunday, Monday, now today for these videos of me doing commentary over the old Red Dead, we absolutely have gotten the view hours needed.
He is absolutely fucking chomping at the bit here. He is fucking salivating, ready to fucking monetize these videos and get ad revenue in these videos. Like, he is absolutely desperate for YouTube to fucking just, you know, hurry up and stop dragging their feet so he can immediately monetize every single video on his fucking throwback channel. Like, this is insane sort of fucking desperation from Phil right now to try and have YouTube fucking make sure that channel is fully partnered so he can immediately fucking turn ads on. Like, this level of toxicity and hatred and fucking bile towards YouTube for not updating the site in 3 days probably. This is insane. Fucking, like, absolute desperation for us, for that much needed ad revenue. Phil needs that fucking extra fucking $20 or so in ad revenue so he can fucking afford to fucking go supersize for Cat's day off meal. Calm the fuck down, buddy.
No way we didn't, but the freaking thing isn't updating. So once it updates, then I can fully get that channel loaded into getting ads, and then there will be advertisements on those videos, okay? Not all of them, because there's some of them, like I said, that Final Fantasy playthrough, sadly some of the videos got copyright issues, and I disputed them, and basically Square Enix is never going to respond, which is not shocking. These big companies, you'll get—
Oh, Phil, that's a real fucking shame. My heart cries for you.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Wet fucked.
a content ID match or claim copyright on a video, and you'll say, well, it's bullshit, it's not legit, you dispute it, they ignore it. So you have to wait the arbitrary 2-3 weeks or whatever it is for it to just auto clear. So once that's available, obviously, yeah, I'm going to be putting ads on those videos, and hopefully it'll generate something. Now, will it generate a lot? No. I can tell you right now it won't, because I have ads on the videos on DSP React, and that doesn't make much. So it'll be a little bit, but it won't be a lot, you know, but at least it'll be something for the work that's going into that channel. And I do want to say thank you to those who were there for the stream on Sunday. A few people legitimately joined as members or gifted memberships, and some people did super chats, and that helps right now. That's literally the only income I have on that channel, so thank you for that, okay? Okay, so that's the cumulative update of what's going on everywhere, okay? Cool. So now let's talk about the schedule coming up for the week, because I'm very excited for this coming week. I really am. So tomorrow, or today, I should say, Baldur's Gate 3 continues, and we're heading into Act 2. This is exciting, because Act 2, people are saying a lot of different stuff happens. And so in Act 2, I think what I'm going to do is, number one, I'm going to swap out Will for Shadowheart. At this point now, we have like a great armor set for Shadowheart that we found. We've got this crazy good mace that we found, right? We have all this good stuff. So I think what we're going to do is get Shadowheart loaded up with all this good equipment and level her up, because we haven't, and get her to level 6 and then start using her. People are saying she's quite good if you use her the right way at this higher level. So I think we're going to do that. And then I am excited for, of course, getting into Act 2 and whatever's going to happen. Now, I don't know how to do it, because people are saying there's different ways to do Act 2, that if you enter it from where we are now, you get into the Shadowlands part, and you have to deal with this whole element of the story. But I've heard that if you go from the Underdark, where we've cleared completely, and you do it from there, that you end up in a different spot, and it's different. So I don't even know what we should do. Maybe you guys will guide me and help me to determine how I should do it, since I seem to have unlocked every possibility of how to get into this place. And we'll go from there. And as usual, I'm sure it's going to be a fun, engaging, interactive stream. I love playing Baldur's Gate 3.
I mean, that's two squares. We can take a fun, engaging, interactive stream. So there we go. Very strong card, by the way. So big ups to Snood for picking what looks like a robust card so far. We are 7 away from a full house. We are 3 snorts away from a 3 space. And I paused as Phil was picking his goddamn nose again. What the fuck? Hold on. Is it a nose pick, or is it a finger? It was oh my god. Well, Jesus Christ. Hang on. Yeah, Jesus, man. Give me a second, yeah. Let's see if I can make gold from this. For fuck's sake. Let's see how it looks. Hey! There we go, fantastic. Let me throw that in my members Discord so they can enjoy the benefits of watching Phil pick his goddamn fucking nose. There we go. There's a benefit of being a member of a channel. You get access to the member Discord, and you get to see this image up front, you know, and do whatever you want with it. We can, you know, print it, make Phil do different things, burn it with fire, whatever you desire.
With all of you, and hopefully it turns out well. All right, and tonight on the late stream, we're doing something a little different because on the late stream tonight, we're playing Pal World again. This is a game that I played back on Saturday after it went virally popular, and it's interesting. You know, it's not the best looking or polished game, but essentially it is a combination of many things. You know, survival.
It's early access, for God's sake. And by the sound of it, I've not played the game myself, I've not looked too much into it, but it sounds like, Pikachu can fucking roll up with a gat and just fucking blast your ass into fucking space or something. Yeah, it sounds like an interesting mix. Fucking Pokemon with fucking, rocket launchers or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like a good formula, but it's early access. It's an early access game, though. It's like a beta, it's not even like a... You got to give it time for it. Obviously, get a good taste for the game and see if it fucking appeals to you or whatever. But it's not the finished article, so stop pretending like it is, or even close to it.
Aspects from games I've played before, like Don't Starve or Dungeon Quest, or excuse me, Dragon Quest Builders. It's got obviously the Pokemon who are called Pals. It's got the building aspect of things like Minecraft. It's everything kind of combined. And I played it for 3 hours and basically got to a point where it was actually getting pretty entertaining. And then I ran out of time. So we're going to be continuing with that tonight on the late stream and see how it goes. I hope you'll join me and chill. It is a chill stream. A lot of interaction and fun playing that game. So I hope you'll join me for that tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. And what I'm thinking is, if this works out well, this could be the kind of game that I play every once in a while for a chill stream, much like when years ago I played Minecraft. If you remember, that was an ongoing session that I would do like once or maybe twice a week as a late night chill stream, and everyone would come and hang out with me. We would talk while I did the elements of the game, and I'm really feeling like that's what that game can be. Only now it's a new virally popular version of that kind of a thing that people will actually care about. So that's what I'm thinking. But let's see how it goes, okay? Now, on tomorrow, Wednesday, more Baldur's Gate 3, so we got even more Act 3, and then it's going to be a late night stream of Sea of Stars, alright? Now after tomorrow night's stream of Sea of Stars, I literally don't know when I'm going back to the game, because with new releases, Baldur's Gate 3, and maybe even Pal World in the mix, I really don't know when we're going to have time. The thing is, I love Sea of Stars, I absolutely want to go back and finish that game, but we have to find the right time for it. So for those who are fans of the game, tune in tomorrow, and then kind of give it a little bit of a hiatus send-off, I hope. And then we can enjoy it maybe in the future later this year when there's more time for it, right? Okay, I'm off on Thursday. When I return on Friday, it's the big new premieres day. You've got Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth that will premiere on the first stream, and then we've got Tekken 8 that will premiere for Friday Night Fights. So the first stream is going to be cool intro and narrative-based stuff in Like a Dragon, probably getting the gang set up. I'm assuming the game starts in Japan, and then there's got to be a justification for why they go to Hawaii. So I guess that's probably what we're doing on Friday. And then Friday Night Fights is Tekken 8, and I've decided this time around, all I'm going to do is jump right into online play. I'm not going to dick around. I'm not going to waste time. I just want to play this game right now online and mess around and see how I can do on day one. Because day one, we'll have the most entry-level people who don't know what they're doing. Even though I'm not good at Tekken, I do have an entry-level, idea what I'm doing. I mean, if you watch the demo yesterday, I beat all the ultra-hard AIs, like literally every one I defeated. So I'm thinking it'll probably be fun to just jump in and just play online and see how it goes, right? So that's what I'm going to do Friday night, just jump right the hell into online play, all right? Now, Saturday, I'm going to flip the streams. The daytime stream will be Tekken 8, and I'll either do story mode or arcade mode. I don't know which I want to do. Maybe I'll do a poll and you guys can pick. Do you want to see the story or do you want to see arcade? And we'll do that as the daytime stream. And then Saturday night will be Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Sunday will be DSP versus the internet. Now with the newly set up membership tiers, I guess we're going to have to see how it goes and if it works out or not. And then Sunday night, probably I'll do Tekken again and maybe I'll do some more online play that night. And then probably Monday, we'll do Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth daytime stream and Tekken at night. And then basically the rest of the week we got to play it by ear because it's the two new releases. People want to see those the most. But I know what's going to happen is people are going to say, well, what happened to Baldur's Gate? Why aren't you playing it? So maybe we'll try to squeeze in a stream of Baldur's Gate at some point during the week. I don't know. Maybe it would have to be late night stream. I don't know. I guess I'll have to figure it out, but I just know that, we're going to have to juggle everything. It's going to be challenging for the first week or two until things settle down a little bit, and then we can get more adjusted into a regular schedule of stuff, okay? So there you go, and that's going to be next week, and it should be exciting, and it should be fun, and it should be a good balance of a lot of new stuff with ongoing stuff. I'm excited for it, okay? Keep in mind, upcoming, we do have the Super Bowl event, the Super Bowl Bash. Hold on, I think I have the picture for that. And this is coming up on Saturday, February 10th. It's a marathon where I'll be dressed up in various NFL jerseys and a helmet, and I have props and stuff, and my wife's going to be making various homemade versions of Super Bowl snacks that we'll be eating over the course of the day and trying and taste testing, which would be fun. Really, I'll be drinking as well. I know I'll have some liquor. I don't know what yet, but I know I'll have some liquor. The question is, what do you want to see me do? And again, the options are, number one, continue the offline style playthroughs that I've been doing, including maybe Tekken 8 content, Like a Dragon content, maybe some Baldur's Gate, stuff like that. Option number two would be all online competitive play, such as Tekken 8 multiplayer, maybe go back to Street Fighter 6 multiplayer for a bit, and maybe some Modern Warfare multiplayer, or try to play NFL games. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not sure if that's going to be worth it because I can't really find anything that's free. Everything's like you got to buy, and it's, to buy something to play for 45 minutes during a marathon probably isn't worth it. We could play Tecmo Bowl, but, and the other thing is people are like, well, set up your emulator on your mini PC. Okay, and when should I do that? We're in the midst of all these new releases coming out. What stream time should I take away to set up my mini PC to do this kind of emulation that you're talking about? Because I don't have time off stream to do it. So when exactly do we want to sacrifice to do that, right? And the answer is, of course, no one wants to do that. Now, some people are saying Madden's free. Yeah, and Madden, I'm never going to learn Madden in 45 minutes. All you're going to see is me not know what I'm doing, get frustrated, and waste time, you see? So it's totally up to you guys. Let's keep talking about it, all right? So we figure out exactly what we want. But I'm excited for the event. It's the first marathon of the year. All right. Now, I just want to talk briefly, and I promise you I'm not going to go on about this endlessly.
Oh, Bagman time. After fucking telling his audience that he fucking wants more members for his other channel, we're going into a Bagman.
But I want to give everyone an update on what's really going on right now between me and all my YouTube channels and everything, performance-wise, because, yeah, right now things aren't great. And, you know,
Oh, for fuck's sake, Phil. Nobody fucking cares. It's not the audience's fucking problem. Why do the audience want to fucking hear about you fucking saying, guys, you're not giving me as much money as usual, so make sure you fucking step up? It's as, I mean, most people fucking don't do as well in January as compared to December. When it comes to, like, you know, I'm not talking about ad revenue, I'm just talking about support in general. People, obviously Christmas time, you know what I mean, holiday spirit, whatever, you know, 'tis the season, so people might be more generous than before or whatever during that time. But January, of course, is January blues. Most people hate fucking January. You know? It's like, yeah, Christmas is gone and now it's so far away again. People want to, people, as I say, people want us, me still wants a screenshot. I mean, yeah, I mean, is it really screenshotable? It's just Phil fuck it, you know. Yeah. We'll do a screenshot of it. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. Give me a second here. And we'll do a little screenshot of it. Are you sure you want this frame? This very particular frame? Yeah, maybe a second here. We go there. We go here. Hopefully it'll go okay when I paste it into this AI remove background tool. Look at me doing all this hard work. Such hard work, guys. I spent so long removing the background there. I just let a website do it for me. There we go, Mr. I just fucking throw that into the members Discord so you can have fun with that. Doing whatever sort of depraved things you do with your strange kind of artwork. There we fucking go. Let's get on with the bingo. But yeah, but Phil, as I said though, January is generally a tougher time for everyone in general, and people will not be as forthcoming with their support compared to the previous month. Case in point, this doesn't matter, but I'm making like more than half. Well, I'm making more than 50% less than what I got last month. Last month you guys were amazingly supportive. This month you guys are something supportive, but it's not as much. I'm making like less than half. That's not important, no. That's not a problem. That's not a fucking burden. I'm gonna fucking no. We're here to enjoy bingo. We have a fucking good time. If you guys are having a fun time, that's all that matters.
There's a multiple combination of factors going on. First of all, we're in January, all right? January traditionally is the worst month of the year on YouTube for anything.
I literally just, oh my god, the lack of self-awareness.
Why? Because the holidays are over, so that everyone gets extra views and stuff around then. That's over with, and all the ad revenue's gone. Like, no exaggeration, you go from insanely high ad revenue to like nearly nothing, right? So it ends up happening for someone like me who's consistent. You know, I'm not one of the people who I put all my best content in the last 3 months of the year and pump out 5 times more videos to make extra money.
Where is your best content ever, Phil? Because it's all shite.
Consistently put out content all year long because I treat it like a real job, and I want you guys to have good content all year long, not only inflated and boosted so I can get extra dough for it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of YouTubers do that. I don't.
Thanks for not trying, Phil.
So what ends up happening is a month like January, for me, it's business as usual. I'm putting out content, I'm having fun, and in general, you guys have been equally as supportive this month as you always are. You know, tip level is great. You know, people are supporting the Baldur's Gate 3 streams, and in general, overall, all that's great. You know, super chats, no real complaints. They're not down or anything this month. Things are going good. But what's ended up happening this month, it's a combination of factors. Number one, I'm always down in January because of the ad revenue. So that little bit of ad revenue that I do get, not to say that it's like insane amounts of money, but still, I usually have it, and this month I don't.
I just love, he always has to be careful tiptoeing around. The importance of ad revenue on his channel cannot be understated. So Phil is desperate to try and, emphasize that ad revenue is important, but at the same time, in the same breath, he's trying to fucking remind people it's not fuck you money. So even though it's super important to his channel to fucking keep generating that ad revenue, especially for his main channel of DSP Gaming, he is absolutely also desperate to try and make sure the audience are aware, oh wait, it's not, he's not making millions. He's like, it's like he's trying to find the right level of beg, the right level how to fucking stress to his audience exactly how, I need money. I make money, and I usually make more money, but I'm not making fuck you money even at the best of times. It's such a strange fucking battle he's having with his own fucking intellect here, trying to fucking come across as the right sort of fucking beggar.
Anything this month, things are going good. But what's ended up happening this month, it's a combination of factors. Number one, I'm always down in January because of the ad revenue. So that little bit of ad revenue that I do get, not to say that it's like insane amounts of money, but still, I usually have it, and this month I don't have it. Now, normally, you'd be like, okay, so it's kind of tight in January, that's okay. The problem now is this memberships thing, okay? So to give you guys some perspective, I'm literally going to pull up stats for you right now to let you know what I'm talking about, because I want people to understand what I mean when I talk about this stuff.
But Phil, can you show us the stats? I don't believe you and your pig explain things. Please just show us information on screen. Thank you.
Okay? So to give you some perspective, all right? This month, the month of January, all right? We have received, just listen to this, 1,300 new memberships on top of the existing memberships that we had. All right? So in total, right now, this channel currently has 1,655 memberships. Yeah. But if you actually do the math on how many of those are legit and I'm actually getting paid for, all right, it's only around 500. Now, last month, I had over 800, and those were all legit, all right? So the funny part about this whole thing is, on paper, it looks like I'm doing so much better, and in reality, I'm doing way worse. In fact, looking at the statistics here, I'm staring at it. It says revenue that you made on memberships now versus last month, okay? No exaggeration, it claims that I have lost money. Last month, I had a certain amount, and it says here about 37% decrease.
Oh, Phil actually gave us a fucking figure, did he? So if Phil had 800 members last week, and they were all legitimate members, that means that he received... Oh my god, is somebody good at maths? Is somebody good at maths? Can some maths person fucking do the calculation for me, please? So if he had legitimate members and there were 800 odd last month, and he is down 37% this month, with all the things added to it, then how much money should we get? I don't know. Numbers hurt for me in my tiny brain. But there you go, Phil has literally given you, if we know roughly how much he got for the previous month in memberships, because he just told us 800 members, and his members were normal members apparently, like at least $4 per member. So there's Flutter Dark with some math attempts. 2,240, assuming 2.80 a member. Yeah, because of the 70% cut as well and all that jazz, yeah. So yeah, so that's for what... So Phil was complaining that he's only received like $2,200 odd dollars in memberships this month compared to 4,000. Basically, he is down his WWE champion spending, roughly. Like if we go to TG Gamebox's Twitter, like compared to it's like $4,000, he's down. He's getting like fucking $2,200. And if you look at the most recent update from TG about Phil spending, $1,575 dues. So Phil is down like $1,500 and he's been spending $1,500 roughly. I mean, give or take a couple $100. Is that why Phil's so annoyed and so concerned and all that shit? Because he spent money in the WWE Champions that he was hoping to receive from memberships and it's not there anymore, so there's a big downfall. Ah, Jesus, man, what the fuck. Yeah, I mean, I'll let some fucking math person fucking worry about that shit.
And the money that I would make on memberships, right? Now, why have I lost 37% of my revenue on memberships? Because of the trolls. And this is bullshit. They shouldn't have that kind of power on the channel, and they just do. And there's nothing that I can do to fix that, okay? I went from a situation where this channel was strong and doing really well in December, and people were not only becoming members, but gifting memberships to the community, and there was this feeling of awesome support all around for the holidays, right? And then in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, that these fake memberships have been given out, all that's gone away because no one's going to become a member if they're getting a gifted membership, and no one's going to renew their membership if they're getting a gifted membership, right? So basically what's happening is literally only a very small handful of people are becoming members now. So, and this is just now, we still have over a week left in the month, right? So, within 2 weeks, I'm down 37% revenue. Can you imagine another week? I might be down 50, 60% revenue for memberships this month.
Could Phil counteract the gifted members problem by just making sure that no members are tiered below $5? It's like, that's like the maximum limit, isn't it? You know what I mean? If Phil's tier 1 membership was above $5, nobody would be able to gift the memberships anymore. That would solve the gifted membership problem. But then again, then Phil wouldn't get any gifted members ever.
And memberships are a good chunk of the revenue I make on DSP Gaming, okay? That's awful. And that's, again, that's not, oh, the ad revenue's down and that's going to come back. That's, trolls have broken YouTube.
So Phil, how about this? How about you turn off gifted memberships and you encourage organic memberships again? That way, only true, genuine members become members. The only people that want to support you. And the people who want to support you, they can choose to, rather than being forced to by being gifted a free membership from someone else with deep pockets. How's that for a solution, Phil? You'll beat the trolls by forcing people to be members of their own choice.
And I can't fix that, okay? So, basically what I'd like to say here is, thank you guys, because everything else you've been doing, super chats, tips, engaging in the streams, everything's been great. But this memberships thing potentially is going to hurt me bad. Now, at the same time that's going on, keep in mind, I have to now change all the memberships on DSP Reacts, right? So now what happens if I do that and half the people don't become members over there? So now not only am I down 37% revenue on this channel, now I lose the revenue on that channel too.
Phil, your audience shouldn't be hearing this. Jesus Christ, Phil. This is not your audience's fucking problem. Why the fuck should the audience care?
Now what am I going to do? That's the situation I'm in right now, so I don't feel good. I feel very nervous and I feel shitty. And it's, again, not something that I can fix. This is a problem that YouTube has and trolls have exploited. So what can you do? All I can say is check out the content and please support it. You know, one thing you could say as well, there are new games coming out Friday. You're right, I have to buy them, so that's even more money invested.
Oh my god, is he actually going to beg for game codes?
Right? But hopefully, people will come out and support the new games. I really hope they will. I hope you guys will show up for those playthroughs and support those streams, right? If you do, then maybe this isn't a problem. If if the last week of the month ends up actually being a really great one and everyone's supportive and the streams do well, then it's not a big deal.
Imagine that. I would never have guessed that fucking the magic solution to Phil's problems right now in life is to give him more money. I never would have imagined that the magical key solution, the fucking sort-all formula for Phil's life issues right now, his business and everything else, is simple just to fucking throw more money at him. Problem solved.
Right? But that's kind of a big if Hail Mary hoping, right? As opposed to something more consistent. Like, I'm nervous right now. I'm looking at what it says DSP Gaming made last month versus this month. It's down an insane amount. Like I said, about 37% decrease in revenue on the channel.
Phil, I'm down like fucking 60%. It happens. It's not a big fucking deal. Then again, this is not my livelihood at stake. This is me fucking having fun with my goddamn hobby. It is what it is, Phil. Support comes, support goes.
That's terrible, you know? Imagine doing the same work you did last month, and everyone's telling you everything you're doing is great, and then you get paid, and you get paid only 60% of the money you made last month. Your paycheck's way less. What happened? Oh, well, some trolls fucked with us, so we can't pay you this month. What? That's my life right now. It's like, how is that fair?
Phil, that's been your life for the past 15 years. Your income fluctuates. Because you fucking do a career as a content creator, and your fucking job and your livelihood is determined basically by how well you do and how the content you make and the support you get from the audience. You're not earning a steady wage, and you have not been earning a steady wage for 15 years. You know this, Phil. You've been doing this for 15 years. You know it's not a stable income. You know there's going to be highs and lows. So, what can be done? Well, nothing that I can do. There's nothing I can do to fix the situation. If you like my content, please support it in some way. All right? Legitimately become a member. Legitimately give some memberships to someone. Does that mean Slayer's not a legitimate Ultra member because I didn't give Phil $19.99? Remember, Slayer has screwed Phil out of $1.50 every month he's been an Ultra member of DSP Gaming. So does that mean Slayer should be on the fucking ban list, the fuck you list, for not giving Phil his full 20 buckaroos? Denying them $1.50 per month?
To help the community. Do super chats. Super thanks. If you watch this podcast on demand every day, and I know many of you do a super thanks. I almost never get any super thanks on my videos. Like, it's insanely rare. I'll get 1 or 2 a month tops across all 3 of my channels.
So, I think one last year if it happens. So if people want to fucking do it, they'll do it. But Jesus Christ, man, this is so fucking pathetic. Oh, this is so pathetic. Oh my god. Phil, you had a super thanks last week. After you massively hinted to your audience, I've not had one in so long.
So, if you're someone who watches all the content on demand, if you're a long-time viewer, please consider now helping to support because I really need the help right now. I'm down a third because of this trolling bullshit, okay? But outside of that, that's about it. That's all I can say. Support the streams, and if you're an on-demand viewer, please consider a super thanks or a tip. You'll see in the description of every video I upload the tips link. You could still tip whether you're on a stream or not. You know, I don't have to be live for you to tip or anything like that. That would help a ton.
Jeez, this is fucking desperation off the chart. This is off the charts desperation. Like, I've got a couple of. I'm sure I got a sound clip of someone in a Scottish soundboard.
Shut your hole.
And I know that.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Okay, so thank you. And again, I don't like bringing this shit up, but I have to. This is my livelihood. What can I do to fix it? Nothing. I didn't create the situation because I don't work at YouTube, right? I can't fix the situation because I don't work at YouTube. And I'm not a piece of shit troll who thinks it's funny, you know? Again, with
Well, it is funny. So instead of this,
idiots don't realize, right? They like the content.
instead of that, it's funny. Dead laugh. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're laughing at you because somebody gifting you memberships is causing this sort of fucking absolute salty meltdown. This sort of fucking... he is mentally decaying before our very eyes. He is going full out fucking absolute desperation beg mode. I have seen people laying in the streets of Glasgow and street corners begging for fucking, begging for fucking a meal to fucking get on by as they freeze to fucking death in the corners of fucking Glasgow on the streets. They're not as desperate as this fucking pig roach is right now. They generally don't beg as hard as Phil does. I swear to God. Oh my God. What the hell?
And I'm not a piece of shit troll who thinks it's funny. You know, again, what these idiots don't realize, right? They like the content so much that I make because they want to make fun of it, right? Great, so make fun of it. But when you hurt my livelihood doing this shit, now you have basically made it harder for me to keep doing this. If you think that the throwback channel's funny and the react channel's funny and the stuff I do on this channel is a comedy, riot, why are you hindering my ability to make the content? What you're doing is counterproductive. It makes no fucking sense.
But Phil, it looks like it's fucking OIC, your big fucking loyal fan, which is doing it to you. So you might want to fucking look within before you fucking start throwing shade at the detractors. We're here to laugh at the fucking shit show that's happening. But if you want to fucking find out who's responsible, who has a habit of gifting you massive amounts of fucking members and also has a habit of fucking loving drama and going on both sides? Well, reach out to OIC and ask them what the fuck's going on.
Riot. Why are you hindering my ability to make the content? What you're doing is counterproductive. It makes no fucking sense. It just proves you're an idiot, right? So it sucks, but what can you do? Again, I wish I could fix it. I can't. Why am I bringing it up? Because this is real life shit that's affecting this stream and everything I do on YouTube.
He's not going to stop. He's going in circles here. He's literally going in circles fucking saying, please guys, I need to live. My life's in danger. My business is in danger. I need more money. We have 100 likes. We have earned a free space thanks to you guys being super fucking kind and liking the stream 100 times. And because of that, as well as having a free space for the bingo card, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation, that Pixar animation so very kindly made for us all to enjoy. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Good cat. You shoot that psychotic fuck at the goddamn sky.
It's not some dumb troll behind the scenes and I can ignore it. This is something that's directly affecting everything publicly and it sucks. Okay? So, please consider. What's funny is Zen Shuriken says, of course he's worried. That's thousands of dollars a year. Zen Shuriken, that's thousands of dollars a month. A month.
Oh, here we go. Mask fully off. Thousands per month. Per month. So all of a sudden, Phil's like, wait a second, Phil earns like... His fans might not be aware or fully clued in that Phil makes like fucking 6 figures per year. We keep telling his audience that he makes over 100 grand per year. This is not a screenshot word. It's bloody. Courtney's saying screenshot. This is bloody as fuck. I love how Phil's like trying to brag, but at the same time also beg. Yeah, he usually earns thousands more than that per month. Yeah, I'm usually far more successful. But not this month, so please support. Fuck off. Hold on, I might get a good frame here when he's not moving. Like, where's the smug face and where's he not moving? That might be it right there. That might be it. There you go. Who's that, Courtney? Is that a good smug face? I'll see what I can do here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if I can work my magic here. By my magic, I mean the website remove.bg. To remove the background for me. It's not my magic at all. I just take fucking credit for the fucking work that AI does on this website. There we fucking go. Fantastic stuff indeed. There we go. So I will throw that in my members Discord again. Let them have fun with that. I'll probably put these on Twitter when I'm done. I'll put all these... That's free so far. I'll put them on Twitter afterwards. Thank you very much to No Signal for the super chat, who says, sorry, what did you say? Well, thank you to No Signal, who says, imagine handing someone your pocket change and them saying, you ruined my livelihood. Yeah. This is really breaking Phil. Remember, I'm not a fan of Phil, giving Phil money. To troll, it's like troll tipping. I'm not a big fan of it. But the fact is, though, people doing this has fucking generated this sort of fucking meltdown. And to me, it's probably worthwhile. Like, Phil's seen all his gifted memberships, and he was expecting thousands more. and instead it's like barely that. So if it encourages salt like this, then worth. But still, it's a way, you know, it's still, you're still giving Phil money, even if it's like fucking half a cent per member. But there we go. But yeah, this meltdown has been incredible. I was not expecting Phil to go this fucking to go this desperate. He's a desperate boy, but this is like beyond most expectations. It is insane.
Zen Shuriken says, of course he's worried. That's thousands of dollars a year. Zen Shuriken, that's thousands of dollars a month. A month. That's what I mean. I just said I'm down 37%. That's thousands of dollars that I need to pay my bills that I'm not making now because of this idiot. Okay? So, again, thank you to anyone who likes the content and supports it in any way. Please.
Please let a denthead ask him, but Phil, how much do you usually make per month?
Consider it, all right? And then you get an idiot like this guy, Stimpy. That's your problem, not ours. Wrong. You're the one here watching the content. I won't be here making...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry for pausing again. But just that's fucking hilarious. That is Phil's problem. That is absolutely Phil's problem. But here's Phil fucking... So I'm an honest and transparent guy. So I'm going to let you guys know, so I'll make it your problem. Okay. I'm going to let this cook. I'm just going to let this little segment cook and play out. Then we can react.
So, again... Thank you to anyone who likes the content and supports it in any way. Please consider it, all right? And then you get an idiot like this guy, Stimpy. That's your problem, not ours. Wrong. You're the one here watching the content. I won't be here making content anymore if this continues, you dumb idiot. That's the point I'm making. I'm not some rich YouTuber rolling in money that I can take this hit. You fucking idiotic, brain-dead moron leaving a dumb comment in a chat and acting like you know what you're talking about, all right? I'm a normal guy like you. When I lose thousands of dollars in a month, it fucks me up, all right?
Hey, Stimpy, do you make thousands of dollars per month on YouTube by begging? Because apparently that's normal. So Stimpy with a drive-by. Apparently he's in Phil's chat earlier on. We're behind Phil. We're behind Phil by about 26 minutes, you know. But there we go. Stimpy, tell me this. Did you get banned? It's on the card, so it's very important. Did Phil lean in and ban you? Are you aware? Did you get banned for that comment? He called you a brain dead fucking moron and wrong, but did he ban you? Because if he did ban you, we can tick off that square. He didn't ban you. He did not ban you for that. Wow. I guess he is desperate. I better not ban anyone in case he may support me. There we go. We'll wait and see if Phil does ban somebody. But yeah, let's let Phil cook. But goddamn, I love how I'm going to tell my audience and be honest with them. That way, it's now their fucking problem too. Phil is openly admitting here to usually making like fucking $4,500–5,000 per month on YouTube. At least. He's openly admitting to this now. It seems like. Him like trying to, you know, humble brag that he's losing thousands per month. You know, it just means, it emphasises how much money he makes, and it emphasises how irresponsible he is financially in managing his fucking finances. Phil, if you can't afford fucking bills when you're making 6 figures per year, then stop. You should cut back on your spending habits. Your lifestyle fucking cannot sustain your earnings.
So that's why I can't have this happen. I need people to hopefully do something to help me in this case. You know, this next week, all these new games coming out, please support these streams.
Money! Money, 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 money! Money!
Okay. How much is 37%? It's about a third, roughly. A third of my income has gone away this month. Compared to the last several months, a third of my income is gone because of this trolling nonsense. Yeah. Like I said, like no one is becoming a member. That's the problem. It's like normally every day I get memberships. Every day I get new members and I get people who gift memberships to the community. Now, no one is re-upping their memberships and no one is gifting legit memberships. It's very small. There's a few people who are doing it and thank you to those who are, but it's gone away and that's revenue I rely on.
So I want to emphasize one more time because I said it earlier on. If Phil was expecting pity support, that's not a genuine fan. I just want to emphasize that one more time. Was he hoping for like some sort of, you know, did he actually want people to feel sorry for him and then throw him money to make him feel better? Like some sort of fucking petulant child in the toy fucking, you know, in the toy section at a supermarket. I don't want that toy. Wow, let me just cry more until my mummy or daddy gets me that fucking Wolverine toy that I really fucking want. Wow.
All right, so that's it. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I don't. You know, it sickens me to have to fucking waste time talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's just move on positively. All right, let's get out of this topic and hopefully just kind of relax and have some conversation today and not have to worry about this so much. It's always on my mind, this shit. And yeah, it weighs heavily upon my mind. It absolutely does. But I don't want to be sitting here talking about it all fucking day. It just pisses me.
Just like fucking 30 minutes, so you only 30 minutes a day. You still have 23 hours and 30 minutes of a day left. It's okay. You didn't take up the whole entire day. You're okay there.
Me off. You know, it shouldn't be like this. Someone like me who's been working his ass off for all these years shouldn't be at the mercy, yet again, of YouTube being lazy and not doing their fucking jobs as a business and basically just fucking everything up and having giant loopholes and being, you know, stupid. But once again, here we are again with YouTube not doing their fucking jobs, and now I have to suffer for it. So
I hope to God. I mean, imagine if some sort of fucking denthead saw Hate Army's gonna comment about Slayer not paying the full price. Can please, somebody ask Phil, is Slayer in trouble for not giving Phil the full membership money based on him living in Singapore? Also, Phil, I'll play it one more time.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
This shit is just... Okay, time to let him cook.
oh, it's just life. You know, at this point, it's just an inevitability. If you want to be a content creator, you're at the mercy of the ineptitude of the system that you use to put your content on the internet. YouTube is inept. They always have been. I've told you guys this so many times, 15 years. Every change they make to the site fucks it up, and then they have to fix it after the fact. They have no true beta testing of anything. They just hard launch and fuck the whole site up. They're never aware of these loopholes. They're never aware of these problems. I told you the story 2 years ago. I discovered an actual legitimate site-breaking bug.
Which you never explained what it was, so we can't verify this.
Bug was not fixed. It could have destroyed YouTube. Okay? I contacted YouTube support. I explained it. I gave them step-by-step instructions of how to replicate it. Screenshots, everything. And the person that I was talking to argued with me that I was not right or that, you know, it wasn't correct. I said, I had to plead with them. I was like, please, for all that is holy and good, please trust me. I've been doing this for 15 years. I wouldn't waste your time. I want this business to continue. Here's the evidence. Please forward this to the appropriate...
No, you don't. Hold on. You don't want the business to continue. You need the business to continue. Because without YouTube fucking existing, Phil, you are absolutely fucked. You fucking hate the fucking website and how it's fucking run and the people that run it, but you need them far more than they fucking need you. You don't want it to fucking keep going. You absolutely, desperately fucking need them to survive so you can survive.
Parties. So all that happened, they responded with a form letter response, closed the log, and then about 2 months later, I figured it out. They fixed it. So they did listen to me, but they ignored me and fought with me over it before they would even consider, you know, putting it up the chain and having someone smart look at it. And the person who eventually got it in their hands said, oh shit, and fixed it, and now that loophole's closed. You see? But YouTube doesn't listen to me. I try, you know, how many times can I fight with them over these things? You know, I don't have that power anymore. Perhaps if big YouTubers stood up and teamed up about this and said, hey, let's do content, let's talk about this, let's put it out in a vlog so everyone knows this is a problem on YouTube, then it would be fixed. I don't have that power anymore. At one point I did, but what ended up happening was all these idiots on the internet made me into the internet meme, the internet joke, and the internet whipping boy. So when you made a lol cow out of me, you took my power away to help with these issues that I discovered.
Hey, Phil admits he's a lol cow. That took long enough. Fuck me. Is this Phil finally admitting... Okay, we made him into a lol cow, but he's admitting he is one now.
Congrats. I hope you think it was worth it that YouTube's broken, because, you know, here you go now, right? Whose fault is that? I would love to help. I can't. You took the power out of my hands for your own jollies and laughs, right? So, I can't do anything about it. People need to step up and help who actually have a voice. I don't have a voice, alright?
You want Moist Critical to fucking do? Have a fucking whip round for DSP because he's short on members this month? For membership money, sorry? Phil. It is what it is. Most big content creators get by because they have true genuine fans that give them money because they like that content creator. They don't have fans that fucking give them money because they feel sorry for him, like you're fucking asking your fans to fucking do.
What was the bug I discovered? Well, I'm not going to fully tell you, but basically there was a way that people could make dummy accounts. That's all I'm going to say. Like, basically, people found a giant loophole of making dummy accounts on YouTube, and it could ruin the entire site the way that they did it. Like, it was creating a big problem for everyone. Like, it literally could have broken channels and everything the way that it was set up. So, I showed them everything, and then they fixed it. So, anyway, that's that. Let's move on, shall we? Let's not dwell on this nonsense. Let's start talking about a lot of other stuff, right? Okay, well, I was going to say let's do shoutouts, but we literally don't have any YouTube site shoutouts at all. No super chats, no members.
Oh, brilliant. After all that crying, after all that begging, after all that fucking pleading for support, the YouTube side of support has absolutely fucking nothing. I'm losing my fucking shit. I am losing my goddamn mind. How much harder does he have? Maybe they keep me. Hold on. Maybe they saved it all for tips. Okay, let's just see. Maybe they thought, okay, Phil needs his money right fucking now. Let's make sure we tip this motherfucker.
Tips, nothing there. Checking on tips. Currently, okay, first tip of the day.
Hey, got a tip. The stream saved, everyone. Hallelujah. The stream saved. Somebody fucking gave him some tip money.
Is 1 Minute Man. With a $20 tip, he says, consider using Halson for Act 2. He may be of help in the Shadowlands.
Who cares what your fucking Baldur's Gate fucking comments? The mighty 1 Minute Man has come out in support of Phil. And keep in mind, he's usually fucking... That might be the only tip Phil has today. It might be, because usually he's not usually the first tipper of the day. Oh my god. It usually takes a while for Phil to fucking reach 1 Minute Man's contribution. Oh, beautiful stuff. Soko's asking how come I don't have 1 Minute Man in the card, because it's a guarantee. Look, it's a guarantee for Phil to say 1 Minute Man, because he's always going to tip. It feels a bit like cheating to do that. There have been, so I will tell you this, there are some things in the card which are almost guaranteed but are not exactly a guarantee. There have been times before where Phil has not burped or snorted on streams before. It's very strange, I know, but Phil does sometimes, very seldomly, occasionally not do that. So it's not a necessity, a guarantee. It's not always going to happen. It usually happen. 99 times out of 100 it will happen. But there are times when at one time it won't happen. 1 Minute Man is a 100% fucking hit rate every time. Guaranteed. So that's why he's not in the card.
Shadowheart can step in later. Yeah, but I don't like him. I don't like him, nor did I don't have any gear for him. I got rid of it. Like, I didn't know that I was gonna have a druid in my party, so I sold all my druid gear, and now I have a druid. I'm like, well, fuck it. I don't think I want him in my party. The character's kind of boring too, so I don't think so. If I had known that there was gonna be a druid early on, I probably would have saved all the shit. But I know for a fact I sold all that shit to make money, and now I'm kind of boned because I don't have any gear for him, so he's gonna end up sucking. So I'm probably not doing that. Oh, my nose. Okay. Thank you, 1 Minute Man, for the first contribution of the day. There we are. Okay. All right. So guys, that's all we got for now. Let's open up Q&A here. If any contributions come in, I'll shout them out. But let's open up the channel to Q&A. If anyone wants to talk, just tag me in the chat. Let's see.
So I just want to emphasize it one more goddamn time. So after all of that, the only contribution this desperate little pig roach received today was his usual $20 contribution from 1 Minute Man, Planet Jeff, and nothing else. No, and Phil doesn't even keep in mind. Phil does not even count that usual in his head because he knows he's suspecting that. That's not real money to Phil. It doesn't even thank 1 Minute Man anymore these days because it's fucking expected. Jesus, man. Oh, this is beautiful. I cannot believe his audience didn't actually fucking fall. Well, maybe they're asking their parents to borrow their credit card so they can give Phil money because he really needs it right now.
What you guys want to chat about before we get started?
Let him cook. Let him cook.
I didn't ban anyone. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I was updating the leaderboard. People are all doing the ban emote. I didn't ban anybody. Did I play the original Duke Nukem, Doom, and Wolfenstein games? The original Duke...
There's Phil confirming he has not given somebody a leaning ban yet, so I cannot take that off the square. Damn.
Duke Nukem is a side-scrolling platformer. I never played that one. I played Duke Nukem 3D. I played Doom and Doom 2 and Ultimate Doom, and I did play Wolfenstein 3D. Yes, I played all of those. But the original Duke Nukem is not what you think. Can we start calling trolls troll cows because they're the real lol cows?
No, it's not really catchy. I mean, Phil, do what you want, but it won't catch on.
Actually, that's interesting. That's an interesting name. Has anyone termed that name yet? Troll cows? Because that's exactly what they are. They're the real fucking clowns to be milked, right? Not me. I just sit here fucking playing games. Like we had literally no drama, nothing going on whatsoever. We were fine. And then someone finds a fucking loophole in YouTube and creates chaos, right? So it's like,
Phil, you're the one that's creating the chaos. You could have ignored us. You could have just ignored this was happening. But you've given people so much content because of your reaction to it.
You're the joke. Everything here, the reason that you're getting anything out of me is because you're the one fucking everything up for everybody. You're the loser. I didn't make a mistake. Here, you want to make fun of me? Make fun of me in Street Fighter. I'm swearing at people. Fine. That's legit. That's the lolcow crap you get out of me, right? I freak out playing a fighting game. I get upset and I swear about the netcode and shit. Fine. Fair enough. That's huge criticism, and you have the right to do that. But when you're fucking with my livelihood to try to get some kind of a reaction, that's just insane, you know? And by the way, and I should say this too, even people on like Kiwi farms and shit don't support that, but it's funny because they still do it, you know? But they don't.
Fucking hell. Phil goes on Kiwi farms now and sees what they're saying. Also said, by the way, finally.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Phil's the fucking go to Kiwi Farms and see what they've got to say. But remember, guys, Phil ignores all the trolls and the haters and detractors. He ignores all that nonsense. He ignores all that white noise. He tells his audience to ignore it, and here he is fucking telling every single person in this fucking chat what he fucking does and where he fucking lurks. They'll fucking log on to the fucking farms every day, see what they're saying about him now. Well, is Null still being nice to me? Is Null still being defensive to me?
By the way, and I should say this too, even people on like Kiwi Farms and shit don't support that, but it's funny because they still do it, you know? But they don't even support it. Like, I know for a fact that that guy who owns Kiwi Farms doesn't want people messing with people's livelihoods and stuff. He outright says it. He's like, that's not what I want. I don't want this site to be that. I don't want...
Of course he fucking doesn't. His whole fucking website operates on fucking making fun of lol cows. If a prominent lol cow like you disappears, then that's less fucking content for him to fucking farm for his website. For engagement purposes. Null is looking after his own fucking interests there. He's not looking out for your interests, Phil. He's looking out for himself when he says that. Are you fucking too dense to not understand that?
You guys doing that? That's not the whole idea. The idea of a lol cow culture is that someone like, apparently is so much of a messed up mess in their own life that they're just going to make mistakes on their own, and then you observe the mistakes and you laugh at them. So you're milking them for the content, right? You just laugh at their misfortunes. You don't create the misfortunes for them, because that could be anyone. Like, literally, if you're creating misfortune for anyone, of course their life's going to be fucked up.
So who's... let me ask you. Let me riddle you this in. Who has accepted responsibility for the gifted memberships? As far as I'm aware, not a single detractor has said, oh, that was me, I gifted Phil all those fake memberships. As far as we're aware, it can be, who the fuck knows who it is? It may be OIC because he has fucking prior history of not only gifting Phil massive amounts of memberships, but also of trolling Phil at the same time. He seems to really enjoy fucking with that kind of thing. OIC has been on detractor streams as well, detractor content and everything else. He loves the drama, he loves the attention. Or they love the drama, they love it. Apparently they're transitioning, so they love the drama, they love the attention. Don't you fucking offend anyone now. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying though. They're the #1 suspect in my opinion, because they thrive on being discussed and being a centre of attention and being talked about and creating drama. So as I said, Phil, look within first, look within your own ranks first to see who's doing this to you. Because as far as I'm aware, usually detractors would say it was them. Most times a detractor would say, aye, that was me, got him. But I've not seen that so far.
It's your fault. That's not because they made a mistake. That's because you fucked around and messed with their life. That's the opposite of the mentality of the lolcow, right? That's malicious. That's different. And that's what these people are doing, and it's really fucked up. I don't care who I fight in Street Fighter. I don't give two fucks. Like as I said, when you're playing fighting games in any kind of a competitive capacity, especially if you're in ranked online, everyone's fair game for criticism and everyone's fair game for shit talking. I don't personally research every person who I've played in every fighting game. I'm pretty sure in the 15 years I've been playing fighting games online, I've probably played a ridiculous amount of people of every single race, creed, level of accessibility, player skill, gender, and all of that. And nothing that I've ever said against any of them is considered personal. It's just shit talk when you play online. If anyone tries to spin it in any other way, they can go fuck themselves because they're losers just trying to stir up drama on the internet, and I hope that they get fucked. Like, I hope they trip and fall on a cactus and it gets shoved up their ass and they can't walk straight for the rest of their lives. Because that's what they deserve for trying to create drama where it doesn't exist. Shit talk in the fighting game community has always been there, and especially when I'm criticizing, someone's game, that's literally what I'm criticizing, their game. That's it. I don't know who the person is on the other end of the internet. I'm not personally attacking anyone. So no one should be afraid to just be able to have criticism of someone's game. And if you think that people should like pussyfoot around fighting games or shooters or anything because you're afraid someone on the other end of the internet might be sensitive, fuck that. It's called freedom of speech.
That's funny. Dickens left.
So nice try trying to create drama. It ain't gonna work on me, bitches. Nice try, but fuck off. Okay. Nemesis T-Type, please shut up. Please shut up. Anyway.
I'm very curious. What do they say? Who's the person called 32 minutes ago? Okay, hold on. I need to check Raw Phil because I want to see what fucking this person said. Bear with me here. Phil didn't elaborate. I need to know. This is probably nothing. Hold on. Phil's on his break still. Wow. Right, let me rewind 30 minutes. Roughly 31 minutes, here we go. So, here we go. Sorry if it's a random derail, but what was the guy's name? Nemesis or something? Big Ocho, get the film membership there, fucking hooray. So, Where is he? Where is he?
Piss. That first time I ever played it, I was like,
Hold on.
horror game for me. I know that there were actually other games before that.
So I wasn't there. When was it in?
You guys really want to talk about today.
Is it here? Oh, that's what it is. Nemesis said, hey, at DSP Gaming, Mr. Beast says he'll give 25k to 10 random people if you repost his tweet. Maybe you should try.
Nemesis T-Type, please shut up. Please shut up.
It's true though. Mr. Beast is legitimately, oh my god. See, this is the thing. Phil's seen that, and obviously he's like, part of him was like, yeah, I should do it. And part of him was like, I'm so fucking jealous of that bastard earning so much money on Twitter. On X, you know. Like, but Mr. Beast apparently like managed to fucking get every advertiser on his fucking on his side for Twitter on X stuff. It's probably advertiser's choice. Mr. Beast, one of the biggest content creators in the entire world. So I imagine that the advertisers get to fucking have a say as to who gets to have their adverts, you know, where their adverts go. And so, yeah, Mr. Beast made 250k apparently on his like X video recently. So Mr. Beast is like, hey, I'm going to give us away to 10 random, you know, split it up in 10. Oh, the jealousy from Phil. Like, part of him's like, I should do it, and part of him's like, I'm so envious that he is doing so much better than me with his content.
Alright, so what do you guys really want to talk about today? That's not drama nonsense.
Just gonna let him cook now. We're behind like half an hour, so let him cook. Let him cook and let him stew.
Oh, I likely will check out Godzilla -1 if it hits a streaming service, yes.
Free
GC,
space.
thank you for 2 months as a member. He says, happy 2 months of being a member, take care. Thank you so much.
We have a free space because of this.
Have I ever played a game that really terrified me? Not necessarily terrified. Like the game that scared me the most, honestly, was always Resident Evil 1, because that was the first real survival horror game for me. I know that there were actually other games before that were considered horror, but that was the first real game that I thought as like, wow, it's a horror movie, right? With the scary, ominous music, the camera angles, the hard-to-shoot enemies, the limited ammo, the dogs jumping through the windows in the hallway of the mansion scaring you. Like, I literally had to run to the bathroom. I'm not kidding. Like, it scared me. My heart was pumping. And after I killed the dogs, I ran and had to piss. That first time I ever played it. I was like, holy shit. So that would probably be it. The thing is, like, after that, you kind of...
Phil, needing a piss isn't a sign of, like, being scared. You were playing a game, you hadn't gone for the fucking loo for a while, and you're like, oh my god, after this part in the game, I need to take a leak. This game must be super scary. Fuck off.
Play more of those games, you become more and more desensitized to it, so it's not nearly as scary, right? I would say psychological horror games these days are more scary. Like, for example, the game Soma literally made me think about my own mortality. It made me think about AI, and could AI be real life too? Is there such a thing as a soul? You know, having those big thoughts could be scary to some people. Most people go through their lives every day and never think about shit like that. So to actually have a game make you think big picture stuff like that is kind of scary almost. So I would say something like that, but yeah, do games legit scare me? No, not really. Thank you, Big Ocho. Big Ocho did a legit gifted membership, and it went to Zen Shuriken, so congrats to Zen Shuriken on getting that gifted membership. I know actually Zen Shuriken has been waiting to get a membership, and he just got one, so congrats on that. And thank you, Big Ocho, for supporting the channel. Now a million things came in at once, and I missed them all. Holy shit. No, I didn't pre-order any games yet. Like I said, probably tomorrow by the end of my workday, so that way I have them preloaded.
I want to remind everyone as well, despite all of Phil's money talk, you know, from the stream, he has been just paid by YouTube for last month. He has just received his YouTube money from December's fucking support for ad revenue, for members, for everything, you know. So he is begging profusely on hand and fucking foot and knee and everything while he's just received his last paycheck. Like, it's still in his I think it may have been paid today, if not yesterday. Because obviously it's meant to be the 21st of every month, because it fell on a Sunday or whatever, he has to wait an extra day or two. But here's Phil, having received his fucking December money, which was very supportive, by the way, and yet he's absolutely desperate and frothing at the mouth and absolutely fucking in desperate dire needs for more, even though he's just received thousands of dollars from the support from yesterday, from December's fucking money, from YouTube fucking antics. Here he is saying, guys, I won't make it to the next, I need to make sure I get more. And this is he has like a week. He has a week to try and turn his fortunes around, or otherwise his YouTube fucking money, his YouTube fucking revenue for January when he gets out in February, gonna be thousands of dollars less than usual. This is why he's so. This is why he's got the face he's got right now. Miserable fucking fat greedy pig.
I'll probably buy the games and have them load over my day off, so that I'll have them for Friday. I think Infinite Wealth, I'll probably, at the least, I'll probably get the middle version, because the middle version has the 2 extra classes and some extra content. I don't know if I'm going to go with the crazy. There's a crazy version that's way more expensive. And I think you get a ton of extra content, not only for, like, the Sujimon, which I think is the optional fighting minigame thing, but also for your island, which is the first...
I'm going to speed, I'm going, oh, sorry, 1.75. I am speeding this up, because, you know, Phil's boring me.
Island is the content I'm expecting to do with my wife Kat here on co-op streams. So maybe it'll be worth it. I think my wife and I will probably come to our determination and buy it and preload it, you know, during the day off, figure that out. But no, I haven't done anything yet. And Tekken 8, I'm just gonna get the standard version. I looked at the other versions. Essentially, the reason you pay more is because you're getting the season pass, and I'm not sold that I'm gonna keep playing this game. You know, I don't know yet. It's not like Street Fighter where I kind of guaranteed I was gonna try it for the long haul. This one I didn't know. So I'm probably just gonna get the standard version. You don't really get much else. Okay. So, by the way, guys, once again, I apologize. I'm paranoid, and I'm just gonna say, if anyone tipped me besides 1 Minute Man, I haven't gotten it. So let me know.
Oh my god, he's telling. Oh my god. Like, I've not received any more support. Guys, is PayPal working? Is tipping working? Oh my god. Oh my god. Here come the troll fucking supporters in Phil's chat. So this was leaned, right? The member got leaned. But the username was... So, 50 gifted members from Derek Comes for Fat Cat. That was a username. Derek Comes for Fat Cat. And the best part, Phil leaned them, but the memberships are still being given out. Phil leaned that person like almost immediately, and yet they keep rolling in. And it's every single one. Derek Comes for Fat Cat. Derek Comes for Fat Cat. Derek Comes for Fat Cat. Oh my god. Punish Toxicity was gifted a membership by Derek Comes for Fat Cat. Oh my god. OIC, you are a savage. I can't believe you betray Phil like this.
Tipped me and it didn't go through. Maybe just no one did, and that's fine if no one did. But usually I get a few tips on the pre-stream and it makes me nervous that I'm not getting anything. Again, I get paranoid because these idiots are fucking with my livelihood every day. So hopefully things are working. Thank you, Core. Core says, no question, just want to wish you well on your coming stream and have a fabulous day. Thank you. 672 says you can engage with comments more on your on-demand videos. It might in turn entice people to leave super thanks. I try, but I'll be honest with you, 672, not a ton of people leave very many comments because I think just the idea that my comments were off for so many years that they're just not used to doing it. And the few that do, I'm very appreciative. You'll see any comment that you see on my videos in the last 2-3 years, I saw every one of those. I proved those myself. Okay, but basically there's not a lot of conversational stuff there, right? Not that every once in a while there will be, or if someone has a direct important question, I actually will respond. There's just not a lot of opportunity. If people actually did leave me more comments that were open to conversation, I probably would talk back and forth to people in the comments more. But it just doesn't. It's not that nature. I mean, I challenge you. Go check comments on any video I've uploaded in the last 2 weeks, and you would see what's on there, and you'd be like, oh, I get it. Like, there's really no one who's talking in a back and forth manner with Phil. Excuse me. I don't have any thoughts about Until Dawn being made into a movie. It'll probably just be a horror movie, right? It could be good. I don't know if it'll be good. It's a shame because it's been almost 10 years since the game was made, and a lot of those actors don't even look the same. Like, what's her name? Hayden Panettiere or whatever. Like, I just saw her in the Scream movie last year. She looks totally different. She's older now, so she looks like an older woman. It's like, well, she wouldn't fit the role of the teenager being in the cabin, right? Like, it wouldn't make sense. So they're probably gonna have to recast everyone to do the movie. But the movie could be good. It's a good plot. It's definitely a good horror movie plot. I guess the question is, will it be nearly as good because the whole point of the game is like to choose your options, and if your element of choice is taken away and it's just a, oh, here's what happened kind of a deal, then I don't know if it'll really work as a movie. I don't know. Did I have any gangs in my neighborhood growing up? I'm sure. I didn't engage with them or know about them. I was young. I was too young, and then by the time I was becoming a teenager, I was not doing shit in my neighborhood. I was driving away and doing arcade stuff for Street Fighter, so I wouldn't really know. Yes, I'm interested in the Indiana Jones game. It looks pretty good. It's from the makers of Wolfenstein, so they have a good track record, and I'm interested in it. Yes. You can't have a conversation in your comment section so people don't comment. Yes, you can. What are you talking about? What happens is if you leave a comment on a YouTube video, okay, one of my videos, it goes into a queue, and automatically if you say something nasty, like a big swear or an insult, it just gets deleted. I don't even see it. YouTube just tosses it, okay?
No, why? Hold on. You can enable swearing in comments, by the way. You can absolutely enable swearing in comments. It doesn't just toss it. Phil may have it set to that, okay? But, you know, sometimes comments might be filtered, but the person that's in charge of it, you know, the content creator, can approve the comment if it includes a sweary word. So, yeah. But Phil, you swear like a goddamn sailor. I know that's fucking hypocrisy coming from me. I swear all the goddamn time. It's a part of my fucking vocabulary. But yeah, Phil though, he swears a lot as well, and yet he can swear as much as he wants, and yet he's encouraging his audience not to swear in comments. Maybe Phil should fucking lead by example and stop swearing so much.
Then there's people who just leave comments and YouTube can't determine, so I review those. And if it's a comment that's, you know, considered a positive comment, or even if it's constructive criticism, that goes up too. Basically anything but insults goes up on the video, okay? So, yes, you can have a conversation. You leave the comment, and then I review it, and I approve it, and then you could respond to that with your own, and I'll see that response, and I'll approve it. You can have a conversation. It's not actively live, but it, you know, it takes a day or two for me to just sift through comments and approve them. But is it true? I don't know if this is true or not. Can you enable it so that if someone responds to your YouTube comment, you get a notification somehow? I don't know if that's true or not. It used to be like that. It used to be that you could actually set it up, that you had a section that you could see all your comments and you could see who responded to your comments. So that's how you would do it. But I don't know. I mean, YouTube's changed so many times over the years. I have no idea if that even exists anymore, right? Dark Gaming says he disabled comments on his main channel. None of my comments yesterday showed up. Dark Gaming, I personally approve all of your comments. They're all there. I remember I checked last night. I saw your comments and I said approve, approve, approve. What it is you're so used to the comments instantly posting on everyone else's channel that you're not used to a channel that has this level of protection to stop the trolling. You gotta understand, before I had this, it literally 99% of posts on my channel were insult, racism, sexism, like all things that were disgusting and toxic. And all my viewers asked me to actually turn off comments because they couldn't enjoy the videos anymore. So I did, and then the YouTube...
You turned off comments because you fucking got sick of them for appearing in a society don't play. Also, only Phil may be allowed to be racist and sexist and toxic, not the chat.
This way to filter comments, and now the comments are better. So there you go. I specifically know I saw Dark Gaming's comments because he has the Kirby avatar. And I remember approving all of his Kirby comments. What's up, Jake? Good to see you here today. Okay, I received a $5 tip, so apparently tips are working. Thank you. From Smelly Vision.
It worked. It actually worked. I'm telling his audience, guys, is PayPal broken? Please just contribute with some. Please tip me and make sure PayPal's not broken. It actually worked. He fleeced another $5 from those dumb bastards because he's like, guys, I'm not sure if it's broken or not. I'm paranoid. I'm desperate. Please tip me and make sure it works.
So here's $5 for your content. Thank you so much, Smelly Vision. Yes, I'm aware that Pal World is the insane smash viral hit of the year. Over 6 million copies now sold. Almost got up to 2 million.
Oh my god. Phil said 6 million. I need to. I know some of you guys roll your goddamn eyes, but Phil literally said the word 6 million. And that is an interesting goddamn number. You guys know it's an interesting fucking number.
Jesus! Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up. Right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
I love... So yeah. The best... Obviously, everyone says it at the same time. The best part of that entire thing is an incredible skit. Like Steve, like, fucking dying... falling off his chair, practically dying of fucking laughter. It's like the funniest part of that to me. So yeah, I'm glad that Steve was here as well to actually witness us actually. I usually play it once a stream. It's not strange for me to play it once a goddamn stream. I have a button on my stream deck dedicated to this loading this short. But Phil actually said the word 6 million. You know, I had to do it. So yeah, big ups to Steve as well in the chat who was here for that. But God, oh my God. Every time if it failed, that short is just too damn funny. So yeah, by the way guys, I'll say, if you've never liked the short yet or shown support for it, or this is That Being Said content, if you guys aren't subscribed to That Being Said, then what the fuck's wrong with you? They make some very robust content, I must say, so there you go. There's a short, you know, give it a like if you've not liked it already, watch it 10 times in a row if you must, and subscribe to them as well, so there we go. Let's get back to the good old bingo. Let me press, I pressed the wrong button, my bad. I opened a bunch of windows by mistake on my shortcut. Hold on, close that, and close that, close that, close that, close that, and close that. There we go. Let's get back to the bingo. I pressed the right button this time.
Aware that Pal World is the insane smash viral hit of the year. Over 6 million copies now sold. Almost got up to 2 million concurrent Steam players. It's insane the amount of people who are playing this game right now. Like, here's the thing. I get it because it's addictive and it's easy to jump into. But at the same time, I don't get why that many people are playing it besides viral popularity for the sake of social media viral popularity. It's not anything that's groundbreaking or to write home about. You know. But I don't know. A lot of these viral popular games, they get popular for unknown reasons, right? Yeah, it's a time waster, but it's a fun time waster. I'll admit that. Like, at first when I started playing, I didn't know what I was doing. By the end of the 3 hours, I was actually liking it. I was like, oh, I can't wait. I want to play more later this week because I was enjoying my time in there. Avery says, would you live premiere on-demand video so people can comment and do conversation in real time? You know, I don't understand how that works. That's why I've never done it.
What do you mean you don't understand how it works? You have a video that's already been fucking made. You have it as a live premieres would probably work so fucking well for his throwback channel. Don't tell him I said that. But live premieres would probably be amazingly, it would probably generate him so much more extra money. Otherwise, you'd have to fucking have it happen and play in between streams, so nobody's fucking like, you know, double committing or whatever. You could have it set up so when his first stream ends, he could have a new video, because a new video goes live every day on the throwback channel. Can you imagine if Phil had the fucking sense to actually fucking, so the first stream ends, and then he has a premiere set up not long after that's done. So while he's busy stuffing his face full of fucking dinner, he has a live premiere on his throwback channel for people that, you know, have the time to watch that. And then when that's fucking done, he's doing his night stream and a couple of hours later, and he's like, hey guys, did you enjoy the live premiere earlier on? That Phil. But what do I know though? What do I know? I'm not a 15-year YouTube fucking legacy bastard or whatever. Fuck it. But yeah, obviously, I'm not giving. I can tell you now, I wouldn't have been the only one. As soon as Phil said live premiere, and he's actually talking about live premieres, I'm telling you now, dozens of people, even in this fucking chat, would have said, Phil, this is how it works. You should do it for this or that.
I know that you can, any video that you schedule on YouTube, you can set as a live premiere. And I don't exactly know how that works. I guess what you're saying is, when the video is live premiering, people can comment on it in a live chat version rather than the on-demand comments version. I don't know how that works at all. If we talk about that and figure it out, I'd be down to figure it out. I don't understand it though. Keep in mind though, those live premieres, there's not gonna be any moderation. That's kind of the bummer. Like, there would never be any moderation, so there's potentially just toxic people going in there and being toxic, and no one can stop it.
I'm not entirely sure if that's true. Like, I'm not entirely sure if it's like sub-only mode as well for the chat for live premieres. You can have moderators as well, police the chat. Definitely. But, Phil, this is your job. Why aren't you educated on what this is?
What should people do if they're gifted one of these fake memberships and can't afford a higher tier? Absolutely nothing. You don't do anything. Nothing's expected of you. It's a loophole in the YouTube system. It ain't your fault. You got it. So why would I? No one's asking anything of you. Why would you even say that? It's like a semi-live stream you watch with viewers and you comment as it plays along. Basically, if there's no way to moderate it, then I wouldn't do it. You know? It doesn't make sense unless there's a way to moderate it, then I'm never going to do it. I have to have moderation on all my content because of these crazy people on the internet, you know? It has to be safe for the viewers. It can't just be, oh, it's a live premiere, let me check out the video. Oh, look, racism, sexism, insult, doxing, fucked up stuff. Can't do that, you know? Can't.
But that's in the content, though, Phil, you make.
No, for the Sarah, please don't take offense to my response. But to answer your question for the millionth time, no, I'm not putting this podcast on Spotify. I'm not putting this podcast on Apple Music. The idea is to get people to come to this channel, subscribe to this channel, and support this channel. If I split the podcast and put it other places, then I'm not getting support for my business. You know what I'm saying? There's no point to putting this other places. I need people to come here and support this business. This is my livelihood. It doesn't help me to put it other places. So I'm not doing that.
Phil, what about all the Argentinian Spotify fans?
Do I have a favorite 8 or 16-bit soundtrack from a game? Oh man, Mega Man 2 and 3 have super duper good soundtracks for an 8-bit game. Super Mario Brothers 3, pretty great soundtrack for an 8-bit game. Oh, Castlevania, the Castlevanias. Just epic, every one of them has an epic song that resonates that you never forget, right? It's pretty good. Dark Gaming says, did ever think about starting up Patreons for other channels? See, here's the thing. The deal with Patreon is, and this I didn't understand when I launched my Patreon way back when, people are expecting that when they pay to a Patreon that they're getting something out of it, okay? They think it's Kickstarter. It's not, but they think it's Kickstarter, okay? So when I started with my Patreon back in the day, and I was like, hey, if you want...
I love... By the way, I'm sorry, but Phil's still getting... Jason Taylor was gifted a membership by Derek Comes for Fat Cat. The member bomb is still going. From earlier on, they got leaned after like fucking 5 seconds, and yet that member bomb persists and are still giving it members in Phil's chat. That's the same one as earlier. It's not a new member bomb. That's the one from earlier on. It's still going on.
Support this channel, you can do a Patreon, and maybe we'll have tiered rewards if we hit this level of support. People thought it was transactional. And then what would happen is, if I couldn't live up to the expectation of what people wanted, then they would all be upset, okay? So basically, after learning the hard way a couple times, when I tried to make realistic but interesting goals, and then we hit the goals, but then I basically couldn't live up to the promise of what I was going to do with those goals, everyone tried to make drama out of it and complain. I said, well, I just don't care about it anymore. So when I became a full-time streamer in 2017, Patreon just became a way that if you want to support me behind the scenes, maybe you're an on-demand viewer of all my content here, you never come to streams, and you still want to support, pledge to my Patreon, a couple bucks a month. That helps, right? Easy way, auto sub, does it behind the scenes, no muss, no fuss, no stress. There you go, right? Or right now, the main use of my Patreon is for people who want to get private videos made every month, whether it's a private react, a Q&A video, whatever it may be. It's $50 pledge. I'll make a private video for you every month, and I do a few of those every month, and that helps out. It really does. But outside of that, if I were to make a Patreon for, say, DSP Throwback, immediately what would happen is people would say, well, I want something for it, so let's do this and this and this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm already working 6 days a week full time.
Phil's actually acting surprised that if he charges people money for something, they want to get something for that money. He's like openly admitting to that. Like Steve just said it as for fun, like fucking a minute ago there. I'll show it again. He's so annoyed that people actually wanted something in exchange for their money, and it wasn't just a free money source. And then Phil just confirmed that right there.
Do a few of those every month, and that helps out. It really does. But outside of that, if I were to make a Patreon for, say, DSP Throwback, immediately what would happen is people would say, well, I want something for it, so let's do this and this and this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm already working 6 days a week full time. I'm juggling DSP Gaming, DSP Throwback, DSP React already. I don't have time to do extra rewards. And that's what I mean. If you try to set up something like that, people immediately expect, well, what's the extra thing you're doing for it? I literally can't do anything extra. I'm already stretched to my limits with the time that I have. Like, no exaggeration, right now, sitting on my desk over there is a pile of bills that I have to pay. I have to start working on taxes, okay? I've got to do this DSP Reacts thing with canceling the membership, setting up the new membership goals, doing all that. I have to pre-order the games for Friday and install them on my consoles. Like, this is what I've got sitting on my lap that I haven't done yet because I have so much other shit going on that I have to get done this week, right? So that's my life. You know, I don't have time to say, hey, let's set up a Patreon and brainstorm even more goals and rewards over there, right? And then keep doing more. I can't. I'm one guy. And again, I think what it is there's a misconception that because I'm such a long-running YouTuber and so many people talk about me, that I'm some kind of a big-time guy. I'm not. I don't have a staff of people working behind me helping me with stuff. You know, I have a couple editors helping me with DSP Throwback. That's great. But I'm the one-man show making all this new content and keeping it all in order every day. You know, I don't have a crack team of employees that I...
As he's having a laugh, the one-man show. The Throwback channel literally exists because other people are doing the work for him. Oh my god. I'll rewind it and I'll let him cook.
But I'm the one-man show making all this new content and keeping it all in order every day. You know, I don't have a crack team of employees that I hired and are working with me to do all this stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. I understand what you're saying. A lot of people have multiple YouTube channels, then set up Patreons for each one. Support it on this Patreon, support it on that. But I don't have the time to do the extra work.
Phil said it is what it is. Good.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We are 2 away from a full house. We have a free space because of the snorts, and we have a free space because of the likes. We only need 2 more things to happen for us to get a full house.
I'm already putting in tons of work on each channel, so I can't do any more right now. You know, I'm already stretched to the limits, so. I thought about playing the new Lords of the Fallen eventually. At this point, I think that ship is sailed and no one really gives a shit, right? We had an opportunity to play it and no one really cared. People wanted me to do other stuff, so I did. People really wanted Baldur's Gate, so that's what we played. Yeah. All right, Jada, we'll see you tonight for Pal World. Sounds good. Oh, I have no idea. Cheetah Man says, what kind of big raids did you receive in your Twitch days? I have no recollection. I never really paid attention to any of that. I have no idea who raided me or whatever. I don't know. That was all. Usually people who raided me was not for good reasons. It wasn't like, oh, I'm coming in to support Phil. It'd be like, hey, we all hate Phil. Let's go raid him and have everyone fucking talk shit in his chat. So I had a completely different experience with raids than most other people did. Bookworm, you literally just asked me a question about personal finances and things behind the scenes that's no one's public business talking about. Why do you think I would have answered your question?
Oh, you've spent most of the stream talking about your personal fucking finances. What the fuck? What the ever loving fuck? Hold on. When was this? When was this? Wait, who said it first? I want to see the comment exactly. I want to see the comment.
Bookworm, you literally just asked me a question about personal...
Bookworm. So he said this, what, 37 minutes ago? Let's find what Bookworm said exactly. Remember what Phil... You bear in mind what Phil's been saying all goddamn stream. He has been talking non-stop about his personal finances. He gave you percentages of how much money he's making less than before. He is sharing so much things that there's nobody's business. Okay, and so let's see what Phil said. And what our Bookworm. So hold on, so I found the stream. So there we go, this is the raw stream, here we go. But by the way, Phil's got $48, fucking hooray for that. That's like fucking, we're 30 minutes behind. How far exactly were we behind again? It was about, we'll just say 37. We'll just say 37 at least. So we'll go back, 37 minutes. Let's look for Bookworm's comment. Actually, maybe go back a bit more than that. Bookworm. What's it saying here?
I have no idea. Cheetah Man says, what kind of big raids did you receive in your Twitch?
Usually people who raid him and have everyone fucking
raids than most other people did.
So, Bookworm says Phil doesn't like my questions anymore. Eh. So what was Bookworm's previous question then? Oh, that is there. DSP Gaming. Does Cat sit down with you at the end of the month and plan the budget and pay bills? That's a reasonable question. That's a very reasonable thing to... I mean, is that a very personal question? Not really. It's actually the responsible adult thing to do. A married couple should basically fucking plan their finances together to make sure they're okay. And somebody asked Phil that essentially. And Phil's like, that's way too personal. It's a solid question. Oh my god. And that's what triggered Phil. Does Kat sit down with you at the end of the month and plan the budget and pay bills? And that's what set Phil off. I'm going to keep the raw stream here just in case we need it later on to check our goddamn comments. Anyway, I'll rewind it just so you can see Phil's reaction to that again, but let's let him cook.
I had a completely different experience with raids than most other people did. Bookworm, you literally just asked me a question about personal finances and things behind the scenes that no one's public business talking about. Why do you think I would have answered your question? Right? Why do you think I would have answered that? In any way, shape, or form? It's private stuff. Like, no content creator's gonna come on their stream and start talking about how they handle that stuff. So why would you ask me that and expect I would answer it? I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't believe that the VR gaming era ever really existed. Because Cork says, you think the VR gaming era has died out, the mystique behind it has vanished. I don't think it ever existed. I think it was fluff and hype, and people jumping on a hype bandwagon, and the people who spent all that money, spending all that money and trying to get as much as they could get out of it, and game devs realizing there's no profit there, right? There's no profit to VR games. Not enough people are buying them to justify their development. There's too much of a giant hindrance, a big hurdle to entering into that gaming space. Too much equipment cost, too much everything. So why is a game dev going to go crazy making a giant high-quality VR game? Most of the best VR games are just ports of games you can play on a console or a PC right now without VR, right? So I feel like VR should be used for other things. I mean, like, I think VR could be used for business purposes, for medical purposes. I don't think they should be gaming. I think it's too much of a gimmick and it's too expensive. In a medical field, who cares if it costs you $500, $600, $700 to get a good VR headset? If you're able to do crazy medical things with it, it's worth the cost. But for a gamer to play a fucking $50 video game, it makes no sense, right? Okay. Well, as much as I would like to keep doing Q&A all day, because I would love to, we gotta get to Act 2 of Baldur's Gate 3, guys, okay? So what we'll do, let's adjourn and get set up and everything. And John, I'm excited to see what we're gonna do here. I definitely want to switch out Will. I'm tired of him. I want to get Shadowheart in there as a different character and get a little bit of variety to the playthrough, and we'll see what we want to do. All right, guys, thank you so much. And all I'll say is this. I know there's negative stuff going on right now. Please don't take that as doom and gloom. It's not doom and gloom. It's just another setback along the way, correct? That's in life, you get a series of setbacks, and what you do is you team up with positive people to get past the setbacks and overcome and push forward positively. I know that's what we're gonna do. It's not a situation where this is the end of the world, the sky is falling, it's nothing like that. All right? But
no, you don't want positive people. You want fucking deep pocketed fucking people. You don't care about people's positivity, you care about their fucking money. You care about the fucking dollars in their fucking pockets. You care about the fucking kids' fucking pocket money. Do you want to fucking get after them? To line your own pocket so your own fucking selfish greed.
realistically, yeah, we're going on into challenges because of this nonsense, and we're gonna get past them, and that's fine. All right? Do I need your help right now? Yeah, I do. But I know that I'm gonna get it because you guys have been with me here for 15 years, right? So I know that we're gonna get past this part. We're gonna play new games later this week. Things are gonna pick up. Things are gonna be great. We're gonna have an awesome few months coming up with all the new releases and everything we're doing together. We got a fun marathon coming up for the Super Bowl. We got all this stuff going on. It's positive stuff. We don't have to freak out about one little bump in the road. It just sucks.
Oh, you're the one that's freaking out. This was not a positive stream for you. This was a fucking ridiculously pathetic stream from you. Begging profusely, non-fucking stop. Telling your audience things they don't need to fucking be told. About your business, about your life, about your fucking finances. Then when someone dare to ask about your fucking, do you plan the bills with Cat? That's personal. Bill telling us that his income is down by 37% for YouTube compared to last month is not fucking personal. Asking if Cat helps him plan to pay the bills, that's fucking going over the line.
Even have to bring it up because it is affecting these streams directly, right? So please don't take anything here that we talked about today as, oh my god, it's the end. It's not in any way, shape, or form. Exactly, the best days are ahead. I still believe that. I still believe that our best days together are coming. All right, guys. Thank you all. Let's adjourn for today, and tomorrow hopefully I'll be having some positive words to talk about Act 2 and Baldur's Gate 3, as well as, of course, more Pal World action later tonight, which I hope goes well. So thank you for watching. Please check out DSP Throwback. If you're on DSP Reacts, please give me feedback and keep your eyes and ears open for those changes. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace out. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Whew. All right, let's get set up here. And by the way, I am going to take a brief break to use the restroom before we begin. That way I don't have to be interrupted by using the restroom later. This pullover I wear today is very comfy. I call it a pullover because it's like a, it's a collared shirt. It's meant to be worn in or outdoors. I really like this one. It's comfy as heck. I should wear this one more often. I got a few of them like this, and every one of them is really, really comfortable. Okay, is that centered? Looks good, right? Yeah, looks centered. Cool. All right, guys. Like I said, let's just take a brief break. Just a few minutes for me to go use the restroom, and then we'll jump into Act 2 of Baldur's Gate 3. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks a lot.
I'm going to mute his stream before the music starts playing. And August is asking, did I show the tweet from TJ? You mean this one? You mean this one right here? Was showing off how much money Phil spent. Remember, Phil is desperate right now. Phil could really use your help right now. He could really use your support. Never mind the $1,575 at an absolute bare minimum that he fucking squandered on a fucking weekend event in WWE Champions. This is in case people are wondering, this amount of spending is over the course of like 4 or 5 days. A weekend event in WWE Champions. This is not, oh, this is what Phil spent so far this year. No. This is what Phil spent this weekend. Or I say last weekend even. So yeah, don't misunderstand that. So yes, it's crazy. It is insane. Phil blows that much money and then he's like, guys, I'm desperate for money. Well, I wonder why. Fucking moron. Anyway, let's also we got speed up juice. We have speed up juice, so let's use it. Let's catch up with fucking DSP as he comes back from his little potty break. Oh, he's back. I went too far. No.
Okay, let's get started, everybody. Let's get going. Act 2, right? I want your opinion, I want your opinion on how to start Act 2. Since everyone seems to be telling me there's different ways to go about doing it. You know, we've had at least 2 different ways unlocked, and one is Mountain Pass and one is Underdark. But I think there may be more than one way to get there from the Underdark. So I don't know what's next, what to do. Like I said, I think first thing I want to do is I want to put Shadowheart in the party and spec her properly, put on the right armor, right weapon. We have the weapon, that giant mace we just got, right? But I want to get her abilities leveled and everything. I'm tired of the same party. I want a little bit of variety moving into Act 2. So I think Will's
tired. Phil said tired. We only need one more. We only need one more thing to happen.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Bear in mind, we have 2 free spaces, and we've got 3 squares left. Technically, we'll need one more thing to happen. We are close to a full house.
gotta go because he hasn't been like the super essential guy at it or anything. Okay. You know what's funny? We're 50 hours into the game and we have no idea what this is. Is this actually Baldur's Gate? I don't even know what that means. Right? It hasn't been explained at all. So I don't even know what we're looking at right now. That's pretty funny.
That's funny. Dixon's left.
We're still playing, guys. It's not over yet. We're still playing.
They put down the title screen. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? I don't know what this is. Like, oh, this is the sequel, actually. That's coming out in the next game. The Skull is a dead giveaway. Oh, so it's Skeletor's mansion? Oh, got it. Skeletor's vacation hideaway. All right, well, let's start recording, and we'll talk a little bit and try to figure this out, right? Wow, look at that nice choppy frame rate. Beautiful. Let's just rotate until it actually stops chopping. Ready? Let's just keep spinning the camera, getting dizzy until it fixes. Because I don't have the choppy frame rate on my TV. It's the capture device being stupid. But it should fix itself like it always does after a bit. No, really, it's going to fix itself. I promise you it will at some point. I just got to keep spinning. There you go. See what I say? We kept spinning and it fixed. How dumb is that? That the capture device does that? It's like it's catching up or something. And it catches up and now it's fine. That is so weird. All right. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Toxic, salty son of a bitch is now recording for YouTube, which means we're going to fucking fall one short. You know what that means. Blame Snood. Snood picked the bingo card, so I didn't win, and it's all his fucking fault. I am, of course, kidding on. We done quite well, but sadly we were one shy of the full house. Let's tick that and tick
5
that.
in a row. That's concerning.
Now, before we go away, I'll say, Meester sent me a couple of bits of artwork, and I actually forgot to show. I was going to show them up in between the ad break there, but I just didn't forget about it. like 2 minutes after I said I was planning to show it off, in between Phil being his ad break, I forgot. But Meester did have some fun with the art he made today, so that, I actually like this one. Let me show you guys first. The Joker inspired one. This one is actually pretty good. Like, it looks like that. I'll say the nose perhaps could fucking maybe the nose a little bit, but for a quick little mock-up, I'm genuinely sorry, I went and kicked off. My bad. I clicked off it. There we go. Usually I'm like, Meester's like, it hurts watching his art. I like this. I actually like this. A bit more time, that nose, especially, you know what I mean? Because obviously you're seeing 2 noses there basically because of that. But yeah, I like that. What I don't like is what he made after it. No, and that is no. It went from that's cool to burn that fucking shit with fire. No, God, no. He's doing so well, you know what I mean? It's like this is robust, and that's just ugh. What, that's horrible. But yeah, perhaps to Meester for having. I'd say he is quite creative with the artistic style of his. So there we go. And god damn it, silent weapons with the fucking punnery. Phil giving Kit some head. On that note, let's just bail from that and just get rid of that fucking comment as well. Jesus Christ, guys, let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing.
Warding? I don't know. What do you got?
Oh, he's $2 away from Gunner Glasses. Remember, hold on. He asks for every stream to get at least $50. So he's $2 away from his, first stream goal. And that's all that matters, remember. Because Phil wants to earn $100 per day in tips. That's all he's seeking apparently. So yeah, he's almost got his $50 from a day stream. Oh, and he's got 2 more hours or 2.5 more hours to try and get that. There we go. Anyway, fuck DSP, born ass prick. Let's just go and wrap things up for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining me for some DSP Bingo antics. I do hope you all had a robust, fun time indeed. Sadly, we were 1 away from a full house, so close to a full house. It was not to be, it is what it is. Bugged bingo mechanics and all that jazz. Remember, it's Snood's fault. I will return tomorrow for some more bingo antics, and maybe we can go one better and get a full house tomorrow. But until then, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you all had fun, hope you all had a good time, and yeah, thank you for keeping me right in the card. Thank you for the super chats as well and subscribing. Thank you for being a member if you are a member. I'm going to end about always end by playing Notorious PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pixar Animations. But until tomorrow, guys, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, however you wish to spend it, and I'll catch you all later. Until then, peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Read.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.